Hello my beautiful badgers, Messi Coder back again with another live dev interview. This time it's one of the first ever asset store publishers, PolygonMaker. They've been around since day one, so sit back, enjoy, and I'll see you all in a second. Everybody's sitting at home in front of your Amazon watches, your Google TVs, your Alexa microwave PCs. Give a warm and messy welcome to PolygonMaker himself, Fabio, all the way from Brazil, the AAA extraordinaire Unity and Unreal. Yes, that's right, you heard it here, is on the Unreal marketplace. Give me an exclamation mark PolygonMaker in chat. Welcome, Fabio, to the stream, buddy. Welcome.
It's not welcome, Mimi. I'm pretty new on this whole live streaming stuff. I think that's the first one I'm doing, so
well, the only rule is you're not allowed to say fudge or bugger. That's it. So apart from that,
I'm not saying that.
So there you go. Welcome to the messy family, Hisham says. Welcome, PolygonMaker. Hi, PolygonMaker. Hi. Now, Mr. PolygonMaker, who are you, and how did you get started making these wonderful assets? Because if I look up here, if anyone's looks at the URL, they do an exclamation mark PolygonMaker in chat, they will see he is publisher 316. Now that means you've been around for a long time.
I think I actually started on the first or second month of existence from Unity Asset Store. It was a quite experimental thing. A friend that worked with me told me about this new store that was opening at that time. I think it was around 2011.
Wow.
And then I was really into character creation. I actually worked as 2D artist for a game company, and I was doing a lot of characters for my portfolio, and I thought, oh, why not to try?
Are you allowed to tell us which one it was? Which company?
It was called Raffle. It's I think it's still open. It's a company in Brazil that has developed some sci-fi games for PC.
Ooh.
But I worked there until like 2000. Oh, actually, I think I quit just around the time I started at Asset Store. Not because I was getting rich from Asset Store, but I got another job. I worked with some casino games and all kind of stuff after that. But yeah, that's how I started at Asset Store. It was quite an experiment and a long journey with a lot of ups and downs. I've seen a lot of change from the start, even from the store by itself, also the whole game development tech because when I started, I think the PS3 has just been released or it was quite new, so this whole normal map was something that was not actually used on every game. And then
the PS3 had just been released. Wow.
Yeah, I'm not sure when it was released. I have no idea. I just know that a lot of games didn't use normal map at that time, and mobile was really hot. And now, like long years after that, we had PS4 and PBR and all kind of developments from. I have actually made those characters first for Unity 3.4, I think, if I can remember well.
Unity 3. Oh my word.
Yeah. So a lot of stuff have changed. So it's quite hard work to keep everything updated and create new packs at the same time and giving support but yeah, we still actually having my real job.
You've still got another job then. So you're working on the asset store now today, and you've got another job, or is the asset store your full time?
No, it actually never was my full-time job. How I would say, probably other character developers, like in general, as far as I know, art developers, it's quite hard market comparing with some guys that develop tools for asset store. So it's kind of it's kind of hard, just to live from that. It got really better, those last years comparing with the start, because if you think about the number of users for Unity and game developers, all this indie community, it wasn't that big in the past. And also, Asset Store had this very bad reputation of having really bad content.
Really?
So yeah, like it has changed, after I think Unity 5, a lot of good stuff started to come, and people started to use more and more in games, and I don't know, things have changed. But from me, the thing is, as a 3D artist, the market is really hot. So it's very easy to get jobs everywhere. And I have worked since, I think I should have looked at some dates before starting talk with you. But I would just guess, doesn't really matter like if I missed for 1 or 2 years. But in 2014, I started work with Oculus, and then bef- before that, I have worked as a freelancer for other companies. So Asset Store was always something to fill
We don't
the
make
gaps,
mistakes.
between
We make
jobs,
happy accidents.
or even when I worked for Oculus, and then afterwards that changed to Facebook Technologies. I had a lot of free time between tasks because I wasn't actually employed. I'm employee from Facebook. I actually was a contractor. So I have my own company. So PolygonMaker, it's me, two people, and a couple of freelancers that help me, and we help others develop games. Right now, I'm working a very nice project. I cannot say much right now, but
NDAs, secrets.
yeah, actually, it's kind of yeah. I will just keep like that. So, but I always have some big projects going on, and between tasks and free time and between projects, I'm working on those packages. And also, I have those other guys that helps me with the package, but they also help me with the projects if the task requires some extra help. So it's always between stores and freelancing or full projects. It's all over the place. So that's how these things works.
So how is the team divided then? Are you the 3D artist? You've got someone who does animations. Is it separated that way?
I have a background. Actually, my background is I'm a engineer. Before I worked with games, I have switched totally my career to games, and this actually helped me a lot with all the technical stuff. So if you check some credits on some games I have released, I am credited as technical artist, but I have a background working with mobile games in very small teams from 2 to 5, 6 people. So I always have had to do a lot of stuff, pretty much everything regards to art, from effects, animations, environment, characters. So uh, I worked by myself up to around, I would guess, 2014, and then I got some freelancers, and I worked until I think 2017, and then I opened a real office and hired a couple guys to work with me. And there is one guy that he's actually very good with animation, and he's a 3D artist as well and do animations. So all the animations are made between me and him. And now last year in October, we got another person working with us. that's helping a lot with all the marketing and organizations and planning from the store, because as you can imagine, it's really hard to think about business and development and planning sales and customer support, all the videos and marketing material, everything is very time consuming. And with I'm not the biggest developers in the store, and I already have a lot of work to do. So I decided that I couldn't, keep doing that by myself. So in October of last year, we kind of redesigned our whole store. Even our website now, it's clear what we have right now, because we have some series of characters, like you talked before about the Fantasy Org, and we
Yeah.
have some other ones that have much more details than Fantasy Org, and everything was kind of messy. People didn't really understand what was going on. So we took these last 6 months to organize the store. We actually removed a lot of packages from the store, probably around 30.
Wow.
Some of, yeah, like doesn't make sense, just have volume of products and they don't sell and just give you trouble to update. So we kind of clean up the store, but we got some requests to bring some of the old packages back. So we actually bringing one old package back to the store. We might do that with some other packages, and it's all over the place. We can discuss that during the streaming, how how the series works.
I was gonna, yeah, because I'm a little bit intrigued because I tell you one thing, your fantasy horde and your medieval feels like they could be living in the same series. I was a bit confused about why some things would be in one series and why some things would be in another. And by the way, Haisham, thank you so much for the sub, buddy. Thank you. Don't forget to link your Discord and your Twitch so you get all of the secret access over on the Discord for being a subscriber on Twitch. Monster series is awesome, says Hisham, but the price needs to be fixed. Has a glitch to my wallet. Well, I've had this conversation with a few people that the bundle prices, the bundles are huge, and when I did the maths, the bundles are a big saving, and that's why the Fantasy Horde one, when it was on the in the sale, it was a no-brainer because it was a massive sale on the Fantasy Horde bundle. But if you're looking for one or two, the individual models are fairly priced, equivalent to other models that are on the store. Yet this is the only, one of the few asset publishers that I've seen where you can get an entire series of models that are in the same design and fit together. So if you're making a game and you need to make sure that your artwork is consistent, because that's something that we've always discussed before, how sometimes it's difficult to have consistent art across your project if you're buying from a store or from third parties, then that's why these bundles are great. Now, I'm not going to lie to you, yeah, they are pricey. Some of them are pricey, but that's if you're making a game and your entire character library for your game is going to set you back 400 or 500 euros, then, to be honest, an entire game collection of character art, I've spent more than that freelancing one person to make me one model in the past. So there. So I'll just point on that one. Sengoku says, will you maybe create some humanoid animals like a black and white had? Something like this. If I click that, am I going to get DMCA'd? Let's click it and make sure we're fine. Oh, yes. Like the anamorphic tigers. Yeah, that is lovely. Would you make big giant tiger people like Thundercats? Fabio.
Yeah, I was just telling, I just wrote there that, the main issue there would be the hair. That's still kind of trouble nowadays in gaming. And there's one tricky thing about developing for the store that's different from like a real game. That's the cost of development. So if you think that they're gonna develop like a Tiger Man that would require long hours of hand placing hair, or maybe I could use some automatic tool to just place hairs randomly around him that he wouldn't look that good. It everything just adds as cost of development, and you need to think about how big is the market for such a character. I'm not saying that that's a bad one. No, that's a very nice one. But this also relates with that question about the monsters. I get that a lot. You know, from the start of the store, people always complained about the price of the characters. Because if you think about it, price is a very relative, how do I say?
Relative. That's good.
Yeah, relative stuff. It's like you compare with, it depends where you compare your price. So if you think about it, $300 for that set of characters, if you need to hire one artist to make one of those characters, like as a 3D artist, I can get paid just like international price as an artist. And if you consider the time to make a character, it can go from 500 to up to like $5,000 for one character. All right, people claim you sell that to a lot of people, so that price actually shared. Of course, that's why it costs $300 for all those characters, and it doesn't cost like, I don't know, $30,000 for that amount of characters. If you see other developers like Protofactor, for example, he has price that is quite similar to what we have. And there are a lot of stuff going on the stores, like I don't want to go into it, but let's say piracy. There are a lot of characters that cost like $5, $10 that is actually just rip off from some random game, and they like it. That's something that we have been fighting from the start of the store. In the past, piracy used to be sold in random websites, and now even in the asset store, like the people from asset store have a lot of trouble trying to fight against that. And one point is piracy. Another one is there are characters there on the store. Some developers that have seen, they just appear from nowhere, play some very cool characters, and they place a very small price. And at the end, they realize they don't sell that much as they expected, and then they cannot survive. You know, it's people have no idea, but there are a lot of characters that I sell like 0 in 1 year. Others, of course, there are characters that I sell very well. But the main point is the whole balance on the store. You have like 70 characters, and you need to keep moving. Like some people have complained that I'm trying to steal from from the developers, but I need to find a fair price and still survive on the store. So like I said, this is not full time, because full time is much more profitable than working for the store. So I'm just trying to get the best world for everybody. So I understand the costs of purchasing such expensive package, but once like you release your game and get some real money, that's not expensive anymore. It's expensive as a hobbyist, but super cheap as a professional developer. And also, you have the sales, so why not just wait for some sale and get for like half price? Still like, but if you just want to
70%
purchase,
off. Yeah.
But if you are just a hobbyist, you just want to do something for fun or working like for a school project, just get something free. Like even I have pointed for some people, about humanoids. Like they just released that meta humans for Unreal. They are free. Just get that. Or even Unity, they have a lot of packages that are free. So work with that, you know, like I know it's very relative, and it's always this just coming back and forth, you know, over the years.
Well, you've been going for 10 years, so you must be doing something right. Like you say, it's you need to survive. So, as I mentioned, if you're looking for consistency and you want a pack of stuff that's consistent, then that's where the bundles are worth it. If you're looking for one or two things, then don't buy the entire bundle. Buy one or two things, because let's be honest, what one model for $20 or $30 isn't a massive price on the asset store when you look at the quality. And this one here, this collection with all these blend shapes in there as well, for €85. Actually, it's a bargain on that one, to be honest. And I love your fishmen. I love your fishmen. But then
Yeah, I love that too. That turned out great.
so,
And you know, that don't sell that much.
really,
Yeah, I think it's one of the best looking characters I have. And
your fishmen and your alien brute are my favorites.
yeah, I think Fishman sells better than the alien one. That alien, it's like I actually I actually thought on removing from the store, but
No,
you
it's
know,
lovely. It's very
yeah,
Star
but
Wars-esque.
it's quite hard, you know, to just keep them updated, and you know, like you have like 2 stores, and also like we sell on CG Trader and Sketchfab. We have not all packages, just a few of them. But so if you think about every package, you have all this maintenance, you know, customer support,
What
and
is the
it
maintenance
just
you need
adds
to
up.
do? What do you? It's a great point there about maintenance and updating. You've made a character. He's out there. What do you need to do? Are we talking about supporting HDRP and URP, or is there more maintenance that I don't know about that you need to do?
Yeah, like if you think about a short term, you don't need to do anything. But when you start to thinking about 2 years, 3 years, 10 years, like for example, you have Unity Asset Store. Over the years, even the like those thumbnails, they changed all the sizes. And then you have now Sketchfab, and then you need videos, and then you have your customer support, and then they have HG, how is that, HGP?
Yeah, HDRP.
Yeah, I always say that in Portuguese. It's really hard for me to say in English. Yeah, you have these those new pipelines, and then they release like I found out a couple weeks ago that I think Unity 2021 it actually breaks the shader again. So I had to open and change something. It's it's always something small thing that you need to upgrade, like maybe a small bug or mechanism. Even mechanism have changed over the years, and you just like it's always something. And then if you get this amount of characters and divide the time, let's say I have 60 packages, and then I take, let's say, 1 week per character for maintenance or upgrades. So like I can upgrade them once a year, for example, and then I have the new packages, and then just adds up,
Never thought of it like that. Big Amy says, do you
Yeah, I
remember
imagine
life was simple?
Protofactor.
Do you remember when life was simple and there was just one render pipeline?
Oh yeah, that was much simpler. But this actually, we kind of solved that using our custom shaders. Now with like, if you just import the, like we are releasing all our packages with our Unity shader, our PolygonMaker shaders. So they should everything should work just fine on any pipeline. So I think we kind of nailed that, like we have received some very good feedback about that. So, but it used to be just like, okay, we do not support that and forget about it.
I was going to ask you,
people are happy
you're using
with that.
Amplify because shaders made using Amplify shader editor. Amplify save the day, don't they? I mean, it's
yeah, totally. And even one thing I realized with our shader, if you have like character or environment from anyone else, and then your shader just like it. The the the, the model was using Unity standard shader. So if you just change from Unity standard to our PolygonMaker basic PBR, they should works. Like from the tests I made, I think on that video on YouTube it shows that. So this actually saves the day not only for our package, but kind of save for other people too, because I have tried to update our packages to those render pipelines. It's really painful.
It is. There's a lot of people in chat who have moved over to HDRP, and they're brave people, and they're braver people than I am. Amplify is golden. Hisham says, I was just going to buy the monsters, zombies, and the undead animations, and then I realised I don't have to buy the animation assets. It comes for free with the monster zombies. Now that's when I did the review of the Horde pack on YouTube. Exclamation mark YouTube in chat. I did point out that you when you get it, basically it gives you access to download a load of other stuff. So if we go to one of the bundles, for example, if I go here by price and go all the way down to the end, because if for some reason it sorts it, you can't change how it sorts it. So if I go to Monster Series or the medieval one, so the medieval series. So now this is what I was saying about my confusion between. Look, you've got medieval series with skeletons and goblins and orcs, and then you've got the fantasy horde with skeletons and goblins and orcs. So if you get them both, and you get two different styles of orcs and goblins. But there you go. You've got down here, you see that you get the models. So once you buy this, you click on all of these, add them all to your cart, and then you can have it. So down here you've got PolygonMaker shaders, the creature animations, the regular animations, the undead animations, and the warrior animations that you get with this bundle. And then as you've got here, extra features, which is a bit of cheek. Extra features, top quality animations. Well, you've just told us they're up here. How are they extra in addition to this? You're cheeky, Fabio. You're cheeky. And he's pointing out.
Sorry, it's just copy and paste.
It is. You're getting $879 worth of stuff for $499. I think it's better shaders, isn't it? Better shade. There you go. Better shaders. Thank you, Sanyo. And it's better lit shader, and it's better shaders. That's what confused me about Jason Booth. That got me confused on that one. So Fabio, what is the difference between the goblins in the medieval series bundle versus the goblins in the fantasy horde bundle?
We're gonna do that Unity stuff later.
Yes. Oh, we're gonna pop in now. Yeah, we'll pop in.
Yeah.
So do you want to show me the difference inside Unity then?
Yeah, it would be better. And also I want to talk a little bit about the animations.
Oh,
so
yes. Should we do the scene fusion magic then?
Yeah, that would be fun.
You loved that, didn't you? Blew your mind.
Yeah.
All right, I'm going to pop in. So, my friends and family at home watching, we are inside Unity, as always, now, powered by Scene Fusion. And I messaged Justin from Scene Fusion, and I was like, oh my God, I could actually use this when we do live interviews. We could be both together inside. He's like, yeah, you could. So here we are.
They're gonna do a magic.
We are. And let me go to
Just
where
look
you
around.
Are. Oh my word! You've been busy. You've been busy.
Press play just to see. Why you have all those squares? I think maybe some.
I don't know if you add extra things into your project that I don't have, then I don't get to see it. I don't think. Click play. Let's get 5 seconds. Wait while it syncs.
But you should have in your project.
Here we go.
Yeah, no, probably it has some delay.
Can you see on the stream? Yeah. Is that how it's looking for you?
Yeah, but it's looking worse. So don't worry about the play.
Do you want to share your screen on Discord to me so I can see what you did? how he looks for you.
Okay. No, it's just animated PolygonMaker.
Yeah, no, I saw it
That looked
bounce.
fun.
It bounced. I saw it dancing. Is that Z fighting?
No, it's probably something because from the streaming, because on mine doesn't have anything like that. Or maybe you can just drag PolygonMaker from the hashtag main scene. Probably we will. Oh, I deleted mine. Yeah, okay.
Oh,
Yeah, it has some delay.
right. So if I
Go to hashtag main scene.
hashtag main scene.
Yeah, or you can
main-
just write PolygonMaker and you
Yeah.
sign. You see it there?
There it
The
is.
prefab.
Okay, dragged it in.
Sorry. I deleted during your play, so
Why are you deleting things?
oh, okay. Sorry, I yeah, I didn't like your work.
This is the other cool thing about
We'll
Scene
make
Fusion.
mistakes.
Thank you,
and
Dan,
happy
for cool.
accidents.
Now, the other cool thing about Scene Fusion is that we end up going like, why are you mucking about? Why are you breaking things? Why are you changing stuff? Hello.
Okay.
Hello.
Oh, because you're in play mode. Yeah, I'm not
Can you see
changing
me?
anything now. Yeah,
Hello.
you look like a green camera. I just gonna change my color to a shame color.
A shame color, a color of shame. There you
Yeah, it
go.
didn't change. Okay, I don't know how that
so
works. Oh yeah,
now-
now I'm red.
Now you're red, blushing. Okay. Put in. Yeah, you can just drag.
Okay.
You can drag.
So yeah,
models in.
just gonna talk real quick about the animations. What was happening was we used to have all the packages with their own animations. So if I go to, maybe it's better for you to show, go to like Fantasy Horde, the older ones, get any, open Fantasy Horde goblins.
Oops, I need to else because my fingers don't work. Goblins, yep.
Yeah.
Shall I go into the animations folder?
No, source.
Source.
Return. Yeah. Yeah, all the folders have kind of the same structure. So if you click on any of those goblins,
okay,
and you check the inspector, just click any of them.
Yep.
Just choose one. Yeah, I go there on the right on the inspector.
Oops.
And animations. You will see that they have their own animations inside. Okay. And then that was like how every character was made before Mechanim. You know, you had to do custom animations for all of them. Then Mechanim came, and we were able to create custom, like single animations that could be shared with all the other characters.
Do you remember what year that was? That Mechanim changed everything for you.
There's a very, let me just check real quick here. There's a fun video that assets are made using one of my goblins.
Really?
Yeah, for when they released Mechanim. Oh, that was really long time ago. I don't know where it is. Probably it's my Twitter somewhere. But yeah, it was a long time ago. So what's happened?
Can I ask you a random question first of all? Do apologize.
Yeah, for sure.
Because you've been around on the asset store since pretty much the first month, you were saying. Did they give you like a special chair and a special coat? As like, do the old asset publishers who are still around get like into a special club with a special handshake?
No, not really. Like Asset Store have changed their personnel a lot over the years. So I've met their first director, and then I met other employees. I've been there on their office several times, and every time it's different people.
You've got shares. You must have lots of shares in them, don't you?
No, I don't have nothing.
You didn't buy loads of shares when they came out. I would have thought they would have given you a special discount.
No, what I got was
A
when
t-shirt.
I've been there. Yeah, I got a hoodie. I got some I think some pens and but yeah, I'm just joking. They actually like I've been in a lot of sales all over the year, but I don't think we have any like special treatment comparing with like new developers.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, they're kind of like I think it's fair, you know, like
Exactly.
it's not about your size or the time you've been there, you know, that you should be treated differently.
No, exactly. It's it's about well, the quality of you. Not like, you know, it's if you go on the store and you put something on, like you say, and you don't support it, you don't maintain it, you don't do anything, then no, you shouldn't be treated, you know, necessarily well. But if you show the store and your customers the respect they deserve, then yeah, you should be treated well. That's you know that's how that's why these reviews started. When I started doing my reviews, is I bought so many assets that I was like, what should I do with them? I own so much stuff. I'm never going to make any games with them. I'll start reviewing them, and a few times I would contact an artist or a developer with issues, and I would never get a reply. I would never get a reply. So I was like, you know what? I'm going to do a review about you and tell the world that you don't actually reply to your emails. Name and shame. And the more I did that, the reviews, the more I realised that it's a very small percentage, really, that are like that. It's a lot more. You find a lot more people on the asset store nowadays, especially who are sticking around, that really do fantastic support. Like really fantastic support. Like you, for example. People know that I say things to people's faces. I had some problems with your assets when I was trying to do the review. Do you remember when I was playing with different pipelines and different versions of Unity?
Yeah.
And I would email you, and very quickly you would reply. And if I emailed you 10 times, you would reply like 10 times. So I have to say, hats off. You do very good support. I like your support. So congratulations. Hope it
Oh,
continues.
thank you. Yeah, I have a background of working with international sales for a big like engineering company, and I totally understand how
We don't
important
make
this
mistakes.
like
We have
after
happy accidents.
sales is for any customer. It's very disappointing when you get something, you know, you paid for some product and then they like the developer just don't care for you. And sometimes, you know, it's a very simple answer and
Yeah.
can be very frustrating for a user to find that answer. And, you know, a, a quick email, you know, just save you hours of development. And as a developer myself, I know how precious is our time, you know, working, you know, just searching every day for answers about all kind of stuff.
It makes me more angry. You know, it makes me like them less. And like if I found a bug and be like, I found a bug. Oh, I'm a little bit disappointed. I found a bug. You don't reply to me for if I send you 5 emails and you don't reply to any of them, or then you reply and you give me a moody reply, then you've just alienated your customers even more than the fact that you had the bugs in the first place. So yeah, I'm glad you don't do any of that kind of silliness. Now, Distant Temples, thank you so much for the sub, buddy. 500 years in a row. You are awesome. And we are going to be doing some raffles today, so everyone be careful because Nibblenauts and Distant Temples, the luck is on them. Go and find Nibblenauts, Distant Temples, rub their bellies, and then play the lottery because I think you're going to get some of their luck. Now, I've thrown in the old goblin, the lady goblin. Now, you said that, you know, with the mechanism. Did you find the video, by the way, to send me the link to the video?
No, I stopped to search actually to talk with you.
Um,
Yeah, okay, so I just gonna finish the animation thing I was mentioning.
yeah, because
So
you've got
with
this lady. She's got the pre-mechanism animations embedded in her source file. So that's what we're saying. This where is she? Here's the lady, and she's got a load of custom animations that are made just for her.
yeah, and after that we started to create just like we started to create animations and share with all the other characters with Mechanim. That was awesome. But I had to release every character with a set of animations. And then some years ago, I tried to use the upgrade tool for Unity to create bundles. But at that time, it was kind of forbidden. But now that they have approved for us developers to use the upgrade tool for other reasons, we can now separate the animations from the packages. It actually, like, some people complain at first because you get the character and then you have to get the animation. But the fact is that in reality you get very fast update cycles. So imagine you have like undead animations where you have, I don't know, 15 animations, and then I create 5 new ones. So how long it will take for you that got your zombie to get your new animations? Maybe I can update mummy, and then I can update, I don't know, goblins, but then I will update zombie maybe in 6 months or 1 year. So if I update undead animations, everyone else that have a package that use that animations, they will get instantly an upgrade. So the idea was just to create that very quick update cycle. But of course, we couldn't release for free on the store, for obvious reasons.
How dare you not release for free?
But then, what happened? People actually like it. I think a lot of customers that don't use our package, they actually are purchasing our animations. Because if you think about it, like, you get our characters and you get the animations for free. So I'm guessing that anyone that get the animations, they are actually not our customers. Of course, if you, let's say you get one package that comes with some animation, but you need the other one, you would purchase the animation. But in general, you get the animations for free. But, it's still there for anyone that wants to use it.
Your animations, I love, and they are ridiculously cheap as well. And I've told you this, that you need to change on the asset store your animation previews. If I go to the store a second, and I just point out what I mean to everyone. Okay, so if I go to, it's actually by price. I've got the cheapest things that you can get from PolygonMaker. His animations are ridiculous. Look, 10 quid. Street Fight animations. Okay. So they look here, right? You've got the animation showing the guy, right? But if you go to the thumbnails, it's got the stickmen people here. And people look at the stickmen people and they go, oh, it's a stickman animation. People are stupid, like me. Okay, they don't realize that it can be on anything. So when you put them on here on something sexy looking, and do some screenshots of them on, and with a models not included statement on the video of one of the zombies.
Oh yeah, we should include that.
You should, because your animations are as good as like the ones who just do standalone animations. Like there's asset publishers in the store who just do animations. They're animators. Yet your animations that you've got are really good animations. I've actually used them on things that aren't your models. If I'm allowed to say, because they're animations. I don't need to use them on your models. I can use them on anything. So I've actually used your animations on Cincy Studios models, and I haven't had a problem. So there we go.
Yeah, but our main point on those animations are not actually selling them. They are actually to support our characters. And we have discussed here internally about changing our character to make something more appealing. But first, because our goal is not actually like, that's to support our characters, but also we didn't want to, let's say, imagine I get these creatures and make werewolves, and then werewolves, and then we want to use them on zombies. People will we'll see werewolves, and then we'll think, okay, that might not work on zombies. But because they have no face, it's
That's a good
could
point.
be easier, to imagine and fit them anywhere. I might be wrong, but
No, it's a valid point.
as
You make a good point there. I like it.
I just want to keep it as generical as possible because every character will use them. So yeah, I don't know. I just sent you a video from another animation package that has not been released yet.
Ooh,
It's
secrets.
on
I
the
love
Unity.
secrets.
Yeah, maybe we can show it the first time here.
Yeah, lovely.
I s-
Not released animations.
That would be a fun one.
Let's do. I'm going to pause it. Put it here. Make it big. All right. So I've got a question before we do that. Do the animations work for Unity and Unreal, or should they be bought in every store separate? So if you buy the animations on the Unity store, can you use them on the Unreal engine?
Yeah, their license allows that. So
But do they work?
Yeah, they work perfectly.
So the rig is they don't have to be rigged differently on the two different engines.
For Unreal, what you would need to do is to retargeting to our animation. So it's quite easy because we are using our own rig. So it's a PolygonMaker rig. We are not using Unreal because I think also that you cannot use Unreal rigs on Unity. Their license doesn't allow that. So we have our own rig. But what we do inside of Unreal, we retarget our animations to their rig. So the animations, it's exactly the same animations sold Unreal and Unity, but the Unity animations use our own rig, and Unreal animations use Unreal Skeleton. But originally they are basically the same animations. And if you want to purchase in one place and use in another, you can. It's just like a couple minutes. I would say couple minutes, but like maybe 15 minutes to half hour just to re-import and retarget and make all the setup. But from Unreal to Unity is much simpler. I think you just drag and drop and then set mechanism to create rig automatically. That's how is that called?
I don't know.
Okay, you go to FBX a rig, and then you change animation type to humanoid, and then
yeah.
And that should work just fine.
You got the legacy generic humanoid thingamajig in the avatar. Yeah, I know.
Oh yeah, I think I'm not sure on the instructions have, but all of those goblins, if you change to humanoid, they should just. This one should be actually.
They're all humanoid already. All of your stuff is. I don't think I saw anything that wasn't humanoid, to be honest.
Okay, yeah, I have changed that for a long time ago.
I got a question in chat about which art assets for the environments would you recommend that go with your products. I would just point out, Wizards Don't Code, that actually PolygonMaker's got more than one style of models. He's got like a realistic style models, and then he's got a cartoony style models, and then he's got this kind of like I would call it the Valheim style models as well. So it depends, really.
I would go even further, like we have some hidden stuff, that people don't really know. I'm just placing there for you to see. It has a big delay.
Oh, you need to unclick it, and then it becomes unprotected. So then, look at that.
We have some very.
So what series is this one called?
That's just a small package called Low Poly Tribe. The idea is just have some like low poly characters. We had plans to create females and stuff, but it's not that popular.
Is he fully? Hey, he's got some pants on. Okay, good. It's making sure that it's safe. All right, let's show the animation before we start playing about with these ones.
Oh yeah.
As I say, look, there's a drastic difference between this model style, this model style, this model style, and oh my word, look at that! Oh look, brilliant! I love that. Okay, let's show. What have you sent me? What is this?
Those two are from the Islander series.
Oh, I'm
It's
looking at
just
I'm looking
some
your animation now.
cartoon characters. Oh yeah, go ahead.
So
Those are fun.
Accept 1, accept 2, chest open, chest closed, chest search, cold, hot, tired, talk, pick up. These are some RPG animations. Search, look, doing a dance. He's doing the chicken dance. Pointing right, pointing front. He's climbing up a ladder, getting off a ladder. So what is this pack called? Interaction animations, you've called it. Jump, jump, and climb.
Yeah, it's just random interactions with with the world. Like you have your player character, and then you want to do something that's not fighting, jumping, and running. So that was the whole idea. It was something that was missing from the other package, so we just bundled them together.
Well, so this is my point, okay, Fabio. There's packs and there's people in the store who sell just packs like these, nothing else. So like in themselves, I don't see why your animation packs don't get more publicity, to be honest. You need to
They're
do
getting
more.
quite popular nowadays. It's slowly growing up more than we expected. It was supposed to be just support for our package, and then it became like packages by themselves.
They're ridiculously cheap. 10 quid. 10 quid for a packet of animations.
But I think it's about the price of the other animations, right?
No, boy, they vary. I've seen packs that I'm going, why are these so expensive? And then I've managed to pick them up in a sale, and I've been like, oh, these are terribly disappointed. And then I pick up other ones for like a $10 or $15, and I'm really pleased with them. So yeah, it depends. It varies. There's different types. Now, are these these ones aren't actually moving, but do you have them like in place, and you've got other ones which my brain's gone. You know the word I'm looking for, chat. When
the root motion
yeah,
ones that
root motion. That's the word I was looking for. Thank you, Fabio.
Yeah, it depends. Like mostly for moving and walking, we have root motion for using with mechanism. But we try not to use that much, because if you think about it, those must be like some more generic that can work with any game. And it's a big trouble when you have a game and then the guy tries to punch and then he just suddenly just goes towards to the wall, and
Exactly. Yeah.
So if you think most games, everything must happen in a place. They have the whole area where they can walk, the nav mesh, and they should kind of respect that. Otherwise you just breaks everything. So can we go about the Fantasy Horde and the other package?
Yeah.
Kind of extended. Yeah, I talked too much.
I'm playing with your spider. I've just seen your spider. I love this spider. It's crazy. You've got too
there are
much
better
stuff.
spiders.
There are better spiders.
I'm gonna just play some cool ones there that you're gonna like it.
You've got too many. You've got too many models.
Those are small.
You've got too much stuff. Oh my god, that's too realistic. No, that's too
those ones are.
No, that's that. Oh man, I went into the garage today to get some books, my old Charlie Brown and Garfield books and Asterix books for my kids, and I had them in a box in the garage, and I had to put my jumper over my head in case any spiders landed in my hair. Oh my god. Oh my. Oh.
Yeah, I hate spiders. It was really hard to just check their reference to model them.
Oh my god. So how did you animate these spiders then? Like Oh my. Oh no. Oh, spider bum. Oh. Have you got the animations where they're spinning webs? Like shooting webs out of their bums?
No, I don't. I not this kind of animations. We have other animations.
Oh, he's making it move. Oh, you're making it move. It's disgusting. Stop it. Stop it. It's wrong.
Yeah, maybe.
Oh.
She likes you.
It's a mummy spider. No, she's gonna lay eggs on me. I'm getting away from it. Oh no. Oh, that's wrong.
If you like realistic characters, I have a very fun one. This one was fun to animate. Maybe
Which
Let's
one?
just place them here.
What's that? Oh, a little frog.
Yeah. And where are the characters? Here, this one. Those are nice. Let me make it bigger.
So if I click on select, I can find his folder and his animations, and it's got a swim in place and swim. So exactly like we were just talking about. So
Oh yeah. Every animation should have the in place one and the moving one.
Oh my word.
The walk is fun. The walk is one of the best ones.
So did you do a lot of watching videos, or were you going around catching frogs and having them walk in front of you?
No, that was mostly videos. I always liked animals and creatures for my whole life, so that actually this library in my mind actually helps.
That's a great frog animation. Which pack is the frog animation? Is this frog in?
It's the wildlife random beasts. It's just a
Wildlife, right?
series of creatures that we try to keep them as optimized as possible. You know, if you get some like the fly, it's super low poly. It like for a fly, it's quite high poly if you think about it. Let me just place a fly there. It's tiny, but if you think about its size, it's you know we cannot go super high density on this fly. So it's all over the place. Like some models are under 1,000 polygons, some other a bit higher. It depends, you know, how big they are.
There you go. That's better.
Oh yeah, this
Help
one is nice too.
me! Help me! They said that you wore you wore a frog suit, and you did mocap. So you dressed up as a frog, and you did mocap to do the animations for the frogs.
That would be a nice video to watch.
So this monkey, this cartoon monkey, you've got this kung fu monkey. Is it from a series, like like a Kung Fu Panda series that you've made?
Yeah, it's Islander series. It has, I guess, let's see, 7 characters, and it's just like a single package that is totally different from everything else, just like those tribes.
So you basically wanted a holiday from doing killer spiders, and you're like, what should we do? You watched Kung Fu Panda, was like, well, we can do that.
You know, I have a lot of concepts from different artists, and you know, some 3D artists they are very good with cartoon, so I cannot ask them to build realistic stuff. So you know, let's just go with that.
Where's
But
the has he got blend shapes on him as well? Like because
yeah,
that's
this one has some fun ones.
cool. Where is
It's
he?
just click on the mesh,
And then there we go.
monkey lot 0. Yeah, that's
Smile.
another thing. Every character has at least 1 or 2 LODs. That's helps a lot, when you're gonna work with mobile game, or just want some have lot of characters in your screen. That's something that is kind of overlooked on the store. And also the number of materials. I try to always keep minimum, to reduce the number of draw calls on the game. I know how hard it is to release a game with a good performance.
But the important thing is that you've actually worked making games, and you've worked for games companies, and you've worked for companies that make System 4 games. So you've got real experience knowing what you're looking for, which is fantastic. And I'd like to point out, when we're talking about the price of the packages, unlike many other assets, I think all your models have got blend shapes. Nearly all have got blend shapes. And like you said, got LODs on them. Danby calls asking, what program do you use for your modeling? Are you a Max person, a Maya person? What are you?
Yeah, I'm a Max person. I try to, I am always checking other softwares, but mostly I'm a 3ds Max person.
Have you seen the new version of Blender? Have Have you? The new one that looks good.
Yeah, I've seen like YouTube is always recommending me a lot of Blender movies. I actually learned Blender before I learned 3ds Max, but this was back on I think 2008
Oh,
or
when Blender was
2009.
horrible. Oh,
Yeah,
that's
I have a bit of trauma from that.
yeah. I don't blame you. I mean, oh my god, Blender makes the UI from 3D Studio Max look amazing. That's how bad Blender is, the old one.
But you know, those last years actually was awesome for 3ds Max. It has improved a lot from stability and tools. I actually like it.
Really?
Yeah. I don't use it because, you know, I need to. Nowadays, I actually like it and I recommend.
You recommend it?
You know, there's. Let me see where you are. I'm gonna throw one character that has some funnier plane shapes for you.
This reminds me of Monkey Island. This guy here.
Yes.
Everybody likes Blender now, Messi. I see. Blender still needs to be more newbie friendly. See, that kind of statement from Chris is why I haven't moved over to Blender yet. I haven't actually done anything on 3D modeling in years, and to be honest, which is weird because I used to do 3D modeling many years ago, before many of you were born. Actually, before many of you were born, I used to do 3D modeling. Before many of you were born, I used to do proper cell animation with
Oh, that's cool.
lacetate, like plastic sheets and paint. Yes, I and on
That's
my
the real thing.
is the real thing, Fabio. And I used to have an Amiga, and I used to do you know, wonderful animation on my Amiga. Yeah, good old days. What's he doing? What's this bloke up to? Ooh, he looks a bit angry. Grr. Ooh. He's just been kicked in the
But
nuts. It's made himself puff out his cheeks.
yeah, I use also like normally my pipeline is quite straight. Like for a new character, my pipeline would be very straightforward, you know, ZBrush and baking. I like how's that called? This hand plane for baking, and then you know Substance and 3ds Max, Photoshop. You know, all like it's basically what I guess most people use nowadays. Just answering what software I use.
We've got Hisham is loaded up now. There's a you've told me before about the order in which you do things. So he's got a problem. Shader error in PolygonMaker
Oh, good.
skin forward URP couldn't open include file packages Unity.render pipelines universal shader core at line
Oh,
1490.
great. Have you downloaded the latest one? Because you know I use Amplify Shader, and you know I just released it yesterday. An update from some issues I found preparing everything for this presentation. And if you have the latest one, I'm just gonna write that down and I'm gonna check it. I just copy and paste somewhere. You know, that's the thing, the issue about this shader is because I'm not actually a shader guy. So sometimes this comes up and I have to struggle to find out how to. That's the problem, you know, of being small. Like if I had a big company, I just could just ask someone,
Go,
go
Kevin,
ahead, fix
fix it. Fix it now. Do you know what I loved about when I interviewed Jason the other day? Jason said something very profound when I was interviewing. He said, if you learn how to do shaders, you'll always have a job. Which I never really thought about before, because as you know, I'm thinking shader is engine specific, but it's not, of course, because every game engine that's ever made would require you to have an understanding of shaders. And it's a fantastic point you made. Don't get scared. Learn about shaders, even conceptually about shaders, and you'll always find work. So
You know, this technical part of game development, especially for artists, it's something that no one wants to do. You know, everyone wants to go to ZBrush and model some very high poly stuff, and you know, creating low poly and baking and creating shaders mostly boring for everyone else. So that's why I always have job regards that. So I always say for someone that's starting, you know, if you want to work with games, just learn some technical stuff. Like no one knows that. Did you like my goblin?
I do love your goblin, and he's
I'm
riding the spider just like Sengoku wanted.
yeah, I'm just you know doing some what has been requested.
Yolan says, that's something I need to attack my castle in CD Moment. They should climb the castle walls. Exactly, Yolan. You need to get this pack. It's the is this spider in the monsters pack or in the wildlife beast pack?
Now that's one is the monsters giant spider. It's on the monsters package.
Wow.
The also maybe I can talk just about this kind of character. You know, it's the golem package where they actually is the size of normal human, but they have very good texture resolutions. I try to be as optimized as possible. So the idea was to just create them, you know, as big as you wanted and keep the same resolution. So those
Oh,
guys might look fun in some game, especially, you know, if you have some fog, turn it on. Do you want to talk about that fantasy art thing that we
yes.
forgot?
Yeah. It's easy to get distracted because you've got so much lovely stuff. Does he use Blender? No, he doesn't. He uses 3D Studio Max. He used old Blender you mentioned a while ago, but he loves 3D Studio Max. So there you go.
So
So Tom, so you're for those who remember, I did a video on the Fantasy Horde pack, which was in the was it 70% off in the sale, or was it the
no,
50%?
50%. Yeah.
50% off. And it was it's a great pack. I thought it was a great pack for an RTS style game or a third person view like Valheim type game, and you said it's one of your older ones, and as we mentioned, this lovely lady here, she was around just before was it just before Mechanim? So she's got her
Yeah,
built-in
she was
animations.
before Mechanim.
So that's how long she's been going. She must be about 8 years old then, I guess.
Yeah, something like that.
Oh, probably
It's
her
almost a
birthday.
teenager.
Happy birthday, Glenda. I'm going to call her Glenda. So,
Okay.
so she's from the Fantasy Horde pack.
Yeah, let me just place her brother besides him, her. So we have started with those fantasy horde guys, you know, those goblins. We had, I think those orcs, they were the second ones to be released. Let me just get anyone. Okay, that's Big Brother. So they are kind of low poly and they have no normal maps. And we were actually updating those packages. The idea was to get everything from Fantasy Horde and update for the latest tech that was like PBR and stuff when they released Unity 5. So let me just get that goblin again. Get another one. Then bald one. So when we made this goblin, I just place it on besides him.
I'm just going to make some room.
Put in front.
I'm just going to move these people out of the way.
They're not important.
Let's move. Let's move.
They are not part of this world.
This is what I love about Scene Fusion. Look, we're both from the same project, and I'm just making some space for you. By the way, I love this alien assassin. I'm going to move it over there.
Yeah, this one's really good.
You make me want to just stop the projects that I'm working on and start working on new projects just to have an excuse to use these models. They are so beautiful.
So the idea on this goblin was to have something that was, you know, if you see, it's way higher res and much more detailed than the Fantasy Horde.
Oh yeah, ridiculously so. Look at the difference between the two.
We can even have like much better facial expressions, you see? Let me just have some delay. But what's happened was people actually liked Fantasy Horde, you know? People were missing those low poly characters. If you're working like a RTS or maybe just a mobile game, you know, like they are super cheap, you know, for your hardware, and also they kind of have a unique style that works really well on, you know, depending of the game you are working at. I have made some games using BitGem stuff, some environments from BitGem or from I forgot the name of other developers, and they work really well together. You know, all are very low poly. So we decided last year to organize our store. So if you go to polygonmaker.com, we have all the series, or and even like on the store we have organized that. So we have Fantasy Horde that's has this unique style, low poly, no normal maps. Um, it's of course for obvious reasons they don't have like great blend shapes. They have less bones. You know, it's good for performance, and we separated from that medieval series. So medieval series we have unique PBR characters with a lot of details, and we have a Fantasy Horde. Unfortunately, because of the time for developing every character, we cannot have the same variety and number of characters on medieval series. We want to upgrade in the future to have more elves, orcs, and goblins, but right now it's still like not as full of content comparing with Fantasy Horde.
You've got him. I was going to say you've still got him selected, so I can't play about with him. Now you've deselected him. I'm going to play
Oh,
about
sorry.
with
Yeah.
his blend shapes. I can wiggle his ears. Lips pucker. Oh, hello, matron. Oh,
You know,
no.
those blend shapes were made at the time to use a tool that had facial mocap at the time. But you know, after that, every mocap tool from Oculus to iPhone to I don't know, they require different blend shapes. So we decided to just go simpler and make only the like whatever works well. But we have some characters that has a lot of blend shapes, like this one. This one has some fun ones. Let me get ones without helmet.
How do I close his mouth?
It's jawbone. You need to open his bone structure. It's you need to go to pelvis, and you know I can close for you.
No, I want to do it. So
Yeah, spine 1, 2, 3.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep finding
This one has 4.
There he is.
Ribcage, neck.
So I'll just give him a. There he is.
Yeah, this has more bones than the others.
I'm gonna eat your face. Ah, yum 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 yum. Welcome to the show. Would you like some jam? Ah. That's more like up here. It's like Granddad Goblin. Hello. I remember when all this used to be fields. Yes, it's lip syncing. Exactly. Who needs lip sync pro? I spent my whole evening working on that last night when I wasn't waiting on Unity to load. Oh dear. Don't use 2020. Told you, don't use 2020. I love him. Massive difference between the two. But like you say, they've got a charming style to them as well.
Yeah, and also we are bringing back the Fantasy Horde ogres. So if you look around, let me bring him to the front. You know that ogre?
Yeah.
That was we had Fantasy Horde ogres before, and then released this new one. You know, he has also some nice blend shapes. Let me just get that. Okay, make him happy. So, but people actually asked for Fantasy Horde ogres, the original one. So we are actually bringing him back. So just let me put him here. So everyone that has purchased Fantasy Horde bundle will get for free this Fantasy Horde ogres that has been removed from the store. He's coming back.
I've got one thing to say to that.
For the approval.
Fabio, look, this knight is going to say ooh when he heard that news. He went ooh, and then he went ee. That sounds fun. Hey, Bayek. I can't wait for him to be back on the store. Fucking child. Wee, look how happy he is. I'm going to talk. I'm so happy now. Oh, I could crush a grape.
Yeah, those are fun blend shapes. They are from actually the Oculus original blend shapes, but I think they have changed it again. So like I said, every tool for facial motion mocap changed the blend shapes required. But you have great options there, great variety.
Oh my word.
Can you see there both ogres?
Yeah, this is very pretty.
Yeah, I would say pretty. It's quite ugly.
Well, beauty is in the eye of the beholder.
Yeah. I can make him a bit thinner.
So who's this? Who's his friend here? This hand painted cartoon style one on the left.
That's the Fantasy Horde ogre that has been removed from the store, and we are bringing him back. We have updated, and he will be included on the Fantasy Horde bundle as well for free for who else, for who has purchased him.
You've got the blend shape for female and male.
Oh yeah. This one is. Let me just place a female there. This has no clothes on that. You remember when you said that you wanted more females? Now
Yes.
I made a very pretty one. You see on the left?
Oh yes.
She's beautiful.
Yeah, I like this one here that I've. What on earth? This is the thing of nightmares.
Yeah, you just broke him.
Yeah.
Yeah, I forgot to unclick. Yeah,
That's
see?
beautiful.
That's the female. She's pretty.
But does she have a slider like? There we go. Yeah, look.
Yeah, it's pretty much the same character, just changes the material and the blend shapes.
That's
you
more
see,
like
I turned
it. That's more like
or just
it.
a dude with.
Yeah, exactly. He's going out on a Friday night. On a Friday, you could call me Belinda. What you looking at? Buy me a drink and I'll give you a kiss. That is lovely. I love it. I love it.
Yeah, this has not been released yet, so I'm waiting for approval from Asset Store.
If it hasn't been approved, I'm gonna complain because this is wonderful. I want to.
Yeah, it was on the store before, with the original Fantasy Horde package.
Have you noticed that the Asset Store have they declined any of your packages in the past by saying that they're not different enough or anything like that?
No, it has happened on like Unity always approved everything they throw on there. I never heard about this kind of stuff happening. I remember the beginning of Unreal Marketplace that they were very exclusive about that, and I even had a meeting on a GDC with a person from Unreal Marketplace, because I remember at the time that Protofactor had all the goblins and orcs and elves, and and they said we already have a goblin, we don't need another one.
What?
And
really?
I got really angry because Protofactor got the spot before me. But then they changed their policy, and now you can have like they realized that every goblin is actually different from each other. So
exactly. And the more goblins they have, the more goblins they'll sell, and the more money they'll get.
Yeah, so nowadays it's everything it's possible. And Unity, I never heard about such policy.
That's one of the reasons why 3D Masson quit the asset store. He spent ages making a new FPS weapons kit, which was amazing. It really was a beautiful FPS weapons kit. Went submitted it to the asset store, and he was told no, because there's too many similar weapons kits on the asset store.
That's very disappointing.
Which was insane. Also, the fact that he was doing it as HDRP, and there wasn't at the time, there was like nothing on the store for FPS weapons which were HDRP. So the fact that they said that to him made absolutely no sense whatsoever.
Yeah, but they changed the policy like over the years. Like I said, they people changed, policy changed, the store changed. So maybe if he just wait, he
exactly,
could just release
it feels like who checked it at the time, that was their personal opinion, and yeah, I did say to him about just resubmit, and then somebody else would review it, and he was like, no,
Yeah,
that's it, I'm done.
I think it's bigger than that. It's not just that person. They have the whole team and some kind of guidelines, and maybe at the time that guideline, was maybe he he contacted and he received that answer. So yeah, I'm not here to. I don't have any information to say what could happen, but yeah, that's unfortunate.
Why has this bloke got no blend shapes?
I think he has some. No, let me see. Yeah, no, he doesn't have
He
it.
doesn't have any. Oh no.
Yeah, it's
Oh,
on that line. I think they don't have, because even he doesn't have eyes or mouth. You cannot open his. He's much simpler.
I know, but I wanna have him talking. Like, put the mask on. No, the mask is off. I want him to go, hello.
Yeah, he's not. Maybe we can show a new character that has not been released yet. It
Look.
hasn't even been.
Hello.
Oh, you
Hello.
can have fun with that.
Hello.
See?
Fabio, let's have a look at the new character that hasn't been released yet. That sounds fun. Lovely. This is brilliant. I love it. I love it. Go on. You can just shove somebody in, because we're using Scene Fusion, ! Scene Fusion in chat. We are.
Okay, let me just put some. Where are you? Okay, you are here.
I'm looking at your assassin.
Around.
Now, if people are wondering, yes, Fabio and I are in the same project. We are in the same project, looking and sticking things in together. Oh, it's
those ones are really cool. That took a long time to make.
Is that
finally
the
I'm
heat sink?
finishing?
Is that the heat sink there on his head?
Yeah, kind of. I don't know that tech that well to explain how that works.
I love these things.
Yeah, I try to make that as modular as possible without being so too heavy.
Spine.
It turned out really nice.
Let's see. So he's got pouches you can turn on and off.
Yeah, I just got it's just a prefab, and then place it around, and you can just remove all of them.
Armor
And they have
plates.
some armor that you can just turn on. Just need to hide those pouches.
Wow, that is lovely. Yeah, they do look amazing.
It has several texture variations. This one is cool.
So this is a new pack.
Yeah, I have just finished this week and haven't released it to any store yet. We still need to import to Unreal, but it's ready to be sent to be approved by Unity Asset Store.
Where do you submit first? Do you do both at the same time?
It depends. Most of the time I think I submit first to Unity because it takes longer to implement on Unreal. Unreal is kind of tricky to get things right. Unity is much straightforward, but we are now releasing everything together. Like Unity and Asset Store, we are releasing the same day.
Fabio, he doesn't have blend shapes on his mouth for me to make him talk.
He doesn't even have a mouth. Maybe you can have fun with his lights.
Oh yeah, he's lovely.
Oh, I cannot change the materials, I guess. Oh no, yeah, I can. Oh, just take some. No, didn't change on yours.
Oh,
that's weird. I can maybe move the head only. Oh no, it's locked. No. Yeah, no, I cannot change the material, but yeah, it doesn't matter. But yeah, it's highly customizable, so you can just place some armors, change textures, and also, there's some hidden features. I'm not sure. Maybe you can do it. If you go to any of those cyborgs and click on their material, they are actually using a color mask, so you can create any color you want.
Alright, so if I go to...
Let me just click another one. Yeah, go there on the bottom. Yeah, open that.
So first thing, I'm going to make my mission color evil red. Oh no, pink. Sexy pink. There you go, that's better. So what, I just change any of these? Ooh.
Yeah, main color actually changed the color of everything, so you can just leave that white. Now you can change the other colors. So we are trying now to use this color mask on all our characters. Some old ones still not use. It's using the same shader, but not using, like, they don't have masks. So we are trying to add that to new ones, so you can actually tint and have variations. People have requested that a lot for different kind of games.
That's awesome. I love him. Dude. He's
Yeah, and
lovely.
the details on this one turned it really nice, so that's why we're gonna release on 4K textures. If you go really close, you can see a lot of tiny details. This one is really cool. See?
But you've got other robots as well in your packs.
Yes.
Do they look good? Do they look well together? Do they work well with this one? If I type in
Should
robot, let's go to...
we have the Android robot, and we have the Recon robot. How do you say that? I have big trouble saying Recon robot. It sounds funny to me.
Recon robot.
Recon robot.
Yeah,
Okay.
Recon.
Much better.
Because it's from reconnaissance.
Yes. I just placed it another one. Yeah, they work like it's Apple and PC one.
Which one's
See?
Apple? Which one's the PC?
It depends. Like nowadays, some PCs they look good, but I remember the old days. It's not that old days, but Apple was all pretty and PC was just metal boxes.
So this is the iMac, is what you're saying.
Oh yeah, that could be. But that cyborg is just like open case PC.
He's not Alienware, that's for sure. Oh my
Let me
word.
just place another one. Those ones are much more customizable than those one. I'm just gonna place some here at the front.
You've got drones as well, though.
Yeah, they are like those are the recon robots. So
Here they are.
you can have just the head floating around, or maybe you can just place arms and turn them off.
I love his little jet.
Yeah, those come with effects too, but not on Unreal. Unreal, like I had some troubles. I have a lot of experience developing for Unity, but I never actually developed any real project in Unreal as a minimum, so I don't actually mess things up. But I can do effects on Unity.
He's lovely. It's like a demented Wally. Does anyone remember Wally? Or a camera robot? Yeah, a camera robot.
And if you want to place, let me just get a guide to place together. This one is, I find that cool too. That's the Space Explorer. That's another very old package that has been updated, and then we just pretty much we created from scratch. This one is the latest. We still keep the Space Explorer mobile on the store, just because people like that mobile, simple look.
Does his helmet? Does the helmet move? Like me?
Yes, it's a skinned mesh, so there's a bone inside of him, I think it's on his spine tree. Let me see. Yeah, there's a helmet pivot, so you can
Ah.
just rotate. See?
Oh. Mr. Freeze from Batman. There you go.
About it.
Now, does he have? Does he have his blend shapes on? Yes, he does.
Yeah, it has the same. Then it's actually the same guy from that night.
Really?
You see? Yeah, he has
Oh, is he?
traveled to
Yeah,
the
it's
future.
got,
And
it's got the scar on his cheek as well.
let me bring his old grandfather. We actually
Oh, look at that.
we actually redesigned this head, so we will have more options on the next ones and better females, because people have requested female head for this Space Explorer, but now that they have released meta humans, so we want to make sure that our armors works with meta human. So it's
Oh,
kind of, it's kind of trouble to get everything working together, but
wow.
we are getting there.
I need a poo. Ah, I've pooed in my suit. It smells. Oh no. Oh, I'm gonna be walking around for ages with the poo in my suit. That's what. And this one's going, what's that smell? It's brilliant. I love it. I love it. Oh my gosh. So you're I was going to ask what you're working on next, but getting that meta-human thing working with your stuff.
Yeah, it already works. Like I tried with this guy, because the head's area it's quite big. You can just place a meta human head and then it just works fine. But if you see the knight on the background, the neck area is much smaller, so it's quite hard. It's much harder to fit the meta human there. So we are doing the next characters having that in mind. I can see a scene there that shouldn't be there.
Yeah. That's right. I'm here to show you things.
Yes,
That's what I'm here for.
that's bad. Let me write that down.
I love that you're writing it down as well. I love that you see things and you're a perfectionist.
Yeah, that's actually really bad for the story, You
I've got
just
a
see that eye thing
yeah.
on the blend shape. It's just way. Remember when I mentioned about updates and as if you give more stuff on the characters like blend shapes, LODs, and more texture variations and custom shaders, just adds up on the updates and maintenance. So it's much simpler when you have just low poly stuff without any of those extra features.
There you go. He's only allowed to be this much happy. That's as
Yeah.
happy. You're not allowed to be any more happier than that,
Yeah, he's a
unfortunately.
knight, he has been for some really wild stuff, so he will never get this happy again.
That's depressing.
Poor poor guy.
That's depressing. Shall we make other people happy though, Fabio? Shall we give away a prize? What have we got to give away? Because there's a lot of people that are in chat that are becoming moist with excitement from looking at your goblins and
Okay,
your
let me just
people in the
find
suit.
the stuff. I just wrote some stuff down. I'm not really sure what they are. I just gonna give to you and then you
Hang on.
decide what to.
Let me make sure I'm not
You
sharing
you
my.
you you want to do that random, or you want to know what's? I can check what they are.
Do you know what? We've never done this before. Okay, in chat, who we're gonna do random raffles. Okay, we've never done random raffles before. This is gonna be awesome. So, um, let's do this. Okay, I'm gonna call this random one. So, drum. I'm gonna say we're opening up the giveaway now. Exclamation mark raffles in chat. Actually, no, wait, hang on. Wait a minute. Wait 1 second. Wait 1 second. Wait 1 second. I've just ballsed it up. I've ballsed it up. Now, exclamation mark, Raffle in chat. Everyone's like, oh no, I've already typed Raffle. I can't type in Raffle again. Just type in jibber jabber. Type in jibber jabber, and then you can type in Raffle again if it won't let you have Raffle because you've already said Raffle. Let's see. Is everyone in? Okay, so far Chris is in, Yolan's in, Lord Odrace is in, Gildar's in, Sneering is in, Wizard is in, Sanyo's in, Damn V calls in, Distance in, IRQ31, you're in. Now, don't forget you need to be a follower. You need to be a follower, so do tick on that follow button. Jibber jabber, jibber jabber. Click on that follow button if you're not already following. Now, what else have you got planned then? Because we've chatted. You've got quite a lot of stuff. You're bringing these husband and wife team back in, waiting for them to be approved. You've got your meta-human support coming in. You've got these sexy robot heads coming in to the store. Hello. But what's new that you haven't started making yet? What have you not made, even touched your stylus, and you're wanting to do in 2021?
You know, because everything takes forever, even the stuff that I have started like a couple years ago, I still not finished.
No way.
So
wow.
I have some characters that have been like I got the concept around 2015, 16, and I haven't actually still need to be finished. So there are 2 new characters that are, we are trying to finish for the sci-fi bundle, and we definitely want to create more for monsters, and medieval definitely needs new stuff. But the problem with medieval is that there are a lot of customization and male, female hair and armor to be done. So they take a long time to make. So we're still figuring out what to do. So first we are solving this head thing for those new packages and also new animations. So this one I sent you actually has been already approved on Unreal Marketplace, that interaction ones, and I'm waiting for the approval from Asset Store. And we are making new animations at the same time too. So as you can see, there are a lot of stuff that's happening at the same time. But yeah, the goal is pretty much just keep developing the packages, the bundles, and updating some old ones. Like we want to add that color customization on every package from Fantasy Horde. Some of them already have, and some customers have requested that. So we are slowly working on that. So that by itself is already too much.
That's a
if
lot.
you think about it.
That is a lot already by itself. These models here, the Islander series. I used to like it's a little series in itself. They're great. I love this. Do you know what? He reminds me of something like from Disney.
I can show you the concept art from them. They are fun too.
Oh yeah, stick it on the Discord and I'll put it on the browser. So
yeah, this one actually, one guy told me that in his opinion that was the best cartoon characters from Unreal Marketplace. I don't really agree with him. I haven't really looked into that, but they're kind of unique. So it's not for everyone. But I think if you have some unique idea and you want something that has this kind of weird and fun look, a very good option.
I love them. I want more. The thing is, as I said earlier, what I love about your bundle packs and what's really important about your bundle packs is that there's so many in there. You have a massive series of things that you basically got consistency, an entire project's worth of stuff. But the Islanders one, I would love to see as much in the Islanders pack as you've got in the others. I can't make his jaw move like I did the other one. Oh, that's a shame.
Yeah, I think it's not rigged. Like, it's not supposed to move, you know. They don't have a mouth.
Oh.
The other one was just lucky.
Well, this. I mean, he's got a smile, so I can make him talk like this. Hello, la la la,
Yeah,
or like
that's
this,
the idea.
or blah 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 blah. Can you make a badger? Importantly, can you make a badger man?
That would be fun.
We need a badger. What have you? Send me the image of the concept artwork, and I'll stick it on the chat so we can see. I would not
Okay,
complain if I win the Fantasy Horde bundle. I'm just saying. You would not. And the winner is Distant Temples. Right, okay. So
no, we're not giving the bundle, just to let people know. So would be unfair for people that has purchased it.
so we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 vouchers to give away of different things. So if
Yeah,
you
the idea was we are in our, like, PolygonMaker is doing 10 years this year, so I thought that would be fun. Just get 10 random packages and then maybe just one more, you know, for
luck.
for a lucky next year.
Yeah, that's right. It's good karma, isn't it? Right.
Yeah.
So I tell you what, I'll open the raffle. You've got. I'll give you the amount of time it takes for me to have a look at these concept arts. Where's the link, Fabio? Give me the picture.
And they're actually different images. Let me just merge them down. And
If you've already clicked, if you've already
it's
done
very
raffle, you're in.
simple, you know. It's super simple, so don't really judge it.
If you've already done ! Raffle, you're already in. I'm just opening up again for anyone who missed it. Because I made it end a little bit too soon. So if you've already done ! Raffle, Snaring Coot, Distant Temples, then you're already in. You don't have to do raffle again. This is for anyone who missed the ! Raffle first time round. So just in case. I really do love these guys. I love this series. I really do. It's really lovely. This Islander series. Wow. It's beautiful.
I'm not finding the girl. Okay, she is.
The Amazon.
Just need to find some space here in Photoshop to place everything together.
Does she have plain shapes? She does!
Probably simple ones.
Hello, I'm a girl. I can talk. If I'm smiling or if I'm angry, I can just grit my teeth and go, grrr, I'm gonna eat your face. If I'm sad, I can talk sad. Oh no. Howdy ho. So I can do it like that, see? Make sure she's dressed.
You know, I have made some tests with them using some custom tone shaders, and they can look really, really different. So depending of the game style you were working at, you can have a very different look in those characters, and they have like several colors to choose from.
I do. I think they're nice. I want to see more. Are you going to fuel my addiction now and make more of the Islander series, or is that it? Is this it? No more Islander? Because people in chat are wanting more villagers. They're telling me they want villagers and they want children. Because that's the other problem. There isn't that much. There aren't that many children on the store. Now you've got children. Child, you've got some children in yours. So those who are looking for kids.
I know, like those villagers actually is it's a very old package that we have been updating very carefully over the years, and now that we have this Fantasy Horde series, we actually need to, instead just upgrading it, we actually need to build a new package from scratch. So it actually takes a long time to make and planning, because we are talking about customization, lots of hair and male, female, blend shapes, kids. It's, if you think about the size of this task is huge. There are some like options on the store, but it's never uh, as powerful as our original villagers. But the issue is our original villagers is not high definition for close-ups and FPS games or VR.
Yeah.
So we definitely need to you know do that. But that's the only thing I can tell you. That's in our plan for several times. We have made several meetings and discussion and planning, and we have started some stuff, but it's the size of this task. It's very big, and since we have a very small team, we need to stop other projects to work on that. So it's always a issue of what we should prioritize. So especially if we are working in like custom projects for other companies, that gets in the way of this development.
I tell you what though,
So
if you are making a high def pack of villages, like adults and children, with blend shapes and customizations and different clothing, you're printing money. I tell you, you're printing money because there's a massive demand. Every single week on the Discord, there's people complaining that there aren't enough just normal people on the asset store, especially children. As we were having this discussion just this week, trying to find different variations of children on the asset store. And it's not that. So you literally will be just printing yourself money. But like you say, it's a massive task, and I suppose the overheads of even expanding your team, because this is what Infinity PBR were telling us when they were on, the cost it takes him like a year or two to break even on the cost of making an asset with the sales. So
yeah, and when that happens, there are a lot of packages that probably will never break even.
wow,
That's a big issue.
that's crazy. Do what Cyberpunk did and shrink adults into. Is that what they did on Cyberpunk? Oh my gosh! All right, we're going to announce the winners now. Okay, so he's found it. He's found the picture. He's found the picture. Everyone, don't panic. He's found the picture. Here's the concept art.
Yeah, it's a very old concept.
So,
Let me see when that was made.
so who did this concept art? Was it you?
It was an artist from Brazil, and unfortunately he's not doing anything for us anymore. He got some probably better stuff to do, but he's a great artist, concept artist.
Ah, it's beautiful.
Those are
Stuff.
from 2015 for you to have some idea.
All right, so shall we announce the winners? Okay, so
Yeah,
the first winner is, drum roll. Drum roll is Kame, you have won. Okay, let me go to the lucky dip. Kame has won the alien route. Kame, you have won an alien route.
Let me place on the project so
yes,
everyone can know what it is.
Oh, that's a brilliant idea. Look, it's almost as though
And get
we
the
rehearsed
glowing
this.
one.
It's almost as though we rehearsed this, isn't it?
Let me place it close to the spider.
Let me do follow. I'm going to do follow on you. Maximize. So anywhere you go with your camera, I will now follow you.
Oh, cool.
So if you move your camera around, let's see if it works.
I think it has some delay.
Did I untick it? Oh no, I unticked it. I did go to. I mean, do it. Okay, there you go. Now it's following you.
Oh yeah.
There you go. That's brilliant. Okay, so the next winner is Messi Coda, well done, you've won, you're the winner. Okay, the next winner is Distant Temples has won the cartoon character Islanders. Distant
Oh yeah,
temples.
this one we were talking about.
Yeah, they're my favorites.
Let
They're so cute.
me remove that.
My son saw earlier and was like, "Oh, it's cute." So yeah, he loves those.
Did you see the animations from them
No,
that they start as a big rock of big pile and then becomes
no,
alive?
that's amazing.
Yeah, this is fun. If you go to spawn animation, you can see the animation.
Let me get out of maximize. Inspect, select, at animations, spawn. Here it is. Oops, I hate when it does that. Click play.
Yeah, just press play.
It's Valheim. You've made. Are they using your stuff in Valheim?
No, I didn't see it. Probably not. But I've seen some stuff in a lot of games. And if you see death, just try death.
Just try
Breaks
death.
apart.
You
Yeah,
sound,
no, I mean
you,
play play death animation.
Oh my! He falls apart. That's brilliant.
Yeah,
Oh.
it looks fun game.
Oh wow. Okay, we're gonna have to include this in our Valheim remake that we're gonna be doing on stream. So, okay. Next winner. So Distant Temples won the Cartoon Islanders, which and he's just gone and if we go to the next winner, Sengoku. Sengoku has won the Goblins. Sengoku,
cool.
You have won the Goblins. Congratulations.
Yeah, let me get this one.
Is the goblin that's riding the spider. I'm gonna call him Sengoku. He's happy about that. He gets to go home with you, Sengoku, and he seems quite pleased about that. Now, the next winner is Nashvan, and he's won the Fantasy Horde Goblin.
Alright, this one, the high customizable one.
Fantasy
Go to
Horde
family. You go.
Goblin.
You leave.
There you go. He's got the lovely family.
It's another brother.
Well, doesn't she have a husband?
Oh, maybe yeah, could be a husband. This one.
There you go. Oh, she's got the shaman is her husband. Nice. I like it. I like it.
Yeah, he need to take some sun.
Right, don't forget, when you get your keys and you've loaded it up and you've checked them out and you're happy, don't forget to leave a review because it's very important to leave. And I tell you what, Nibble Noughts and Distant Temples, between the pair of you, you have won about 1,000 assets on the asset store in these competitions over the last 3-4 years we've been doing this. Okay, so I hope you have been going around leaving reviews on everything that you've won, that you've been checking out. If you haven't, I will come round your house and I will Rochambeau you. That means kick you in the nuts. So don't forget to leave a review on the Unity Asset Store. The next winner is Author
Yeah,
Chris.
that would be really good. Sorry, I just talked.
No, you're see. Look, this is the person who made it, telling you it will be really good. Okay, so you got to listen to that person. Now, Author Chris, you have won the Warrior Animations. Warrior Animations. Congratulations, Chris. Next winner.
Yeah, I cannot show that on the. I'm just gonna place some random pose here. So.
Random pose.
Oh no, this is the wrong one.
At least use the right pack. Come on. What kind of profession
Okay, let me
is
get
this? Wizards don't. What you
just
done
a
that?
stick guy.
Wizards don't code. Wizards don't code. You have won the Monster Mummy.
Ah,
The
this looks
Monster
good.
Mummy. We haven't seen that one yet. Let's have a look.
Okay, Monsters Mummy. Okay, let me get this one.
And is there a Monster's Daddy? Oh,
You know,
wow.
the Google translated to Portuguese for, mummy, like, you know what I mean.
So what
Okay,
does it translate it as mother, or does it translate it as
yes, it translates as mother in Portuguese, so it looked really weird.
That's not my mother. How dare you? Perfect for this weekend's hack. Are you working on a mummy zombie game? Oh, he's smiling. He's happy. You have to deselect. I deselected him. Look how
Okay.
happy he is. Oh, he's so happy that he's going to come home with you, wizards. Oh, okay. The next winner is Desert Tiger. Desert Tiger. You've won Undead Animations.
Oh, those are very popular ones. People love Undead.
As I say, because your animations can be used. I've used them on Cinti Studio stuff, because obviously you don't get any animations with Cinti Studios, but they're mechanim rigged, and I've used them, and they are wonderful. They really do work well.
Yeah, they should work really well. Like with Mechanim, if it's well set up, it works perfectly.
Yeah, and you know with Cinti Studios you're going to get good quality rigged models and good well modeled models. Right, and next winner is 60-minute reporter. Are you going to report about this on 60 Minutes? Are you? Are you gonna report? Are you? Are you a follower? You gotta make sure you're following. Make sure you're following. Yay, he says. He says you are following. You are following. Well done for following. Oops.
6 minutes review.
A 60-minute asset. I would love to see a 60-minute asset review. What UAPs? What's a UAP? What's a UAP? Can somebody explain what's a UAP? I'm old. I don't know what they are. What's a UAP? I don't know. I don't UFOs. Oh, unidentified alien persons. Is that what it is? Unidentified affiliate packs. Unidentified asset. Unity asset products. There you go. UAPs. Unity asset products. Packages. Perks. Potatoes. Well, you've won the low poly tribe. Congratulations. The low poly tribe. Now.
Yeah, those ones. Oh, you got their big brother to protect
exactly.
them.
I found him.
Okay.
He's lovely. Look at him. Looking down at him. Again, I'm so big and strong. Look at me. Ooh. The next winner is IRQL31. Now, if you've won, you need to hit me up on Discord. !Discord. Everyone who's won, send me a message on Discord. Send me a message. Make sure your Discord and your Twitch is linked so that I know who you are and that you really are who you say you are. Because we've had that before where people have done silly things. Now, IRQL31, you have won the Islanders monkey. You've won the monkey. Yeah. He's won a monkey.
The monkey's the fun one.
He's all the way over here. Where is he? There he is. Here. There he is. Hello. Don't forget to speak up and chat. 60-minute reporter. Make sure ! Discord. Give me an ! Discord in chat. Thank you, son. You did it earlier. IRQL31. Speak up or forever hold your peace. So make sure you've joined the Discord and that your Twitch and your Discord is linked. The next winner is dun 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 dun. Hi Sham. Hi Sham's back. Hi Sham missed the raffle. Hi Sham, you missed the raffle. The winner is Gilda. Gilda. You have won the regular animations. You've won regular animations. And the last winner is
regular animations.
Could you?
Yeah, I
Could you?
don't think I have any fun pose with the regular machine. Yeah, I have the running one.
There you go. That looks
Okay.
fun. That looks fun. That looks fun. And the last winner is Yolan Other. And Yolan has won the Horde weapons, which are awesome. Again, an asset which can be used in with anything because they're not restricted just to be used with your characters. They're weapons. They're weapons that can be used with anything. They're beautifully textured and modelled. Your weapons. Do you have your weapons have LODs on them? Fabio?
Yes, 3 LODs on all of them.
Wow, there you go. Yonan says you can never have enough weapons. That is so true. My children say the same things. You can never have enough weapons, Daddy. Do you know what my kids want to buy me for my birthday? Because they know me so well.
What?
Guess what my children want their daddy to have for his birthday?
Weapons.
A katana and a wakizashi and a tato set. They know their daddy, so and they're like, "Mummy can get it for you for your birthday, we've got money too. We're rich." And oh, it's so sweet. They think that when Daddy gets his katana and his swords, he's going to walk the streets like a samurai. But my son was like, "You can get it to protect the house." Like, oh, that's really sweet and also disturbing that he thinks that we need katanas and to protect the home. But there you go. That's a crazy. Do you know what? It's a crazy amount of prizes that PolygonMaker has been generous enough to give us. It's also crazy that Nibblenaught, you didn't win anything. Out of 11 prizes, you didn't win anything. So there you go. And IRQL31 has finally spoken up. Who won the Monster Series? That was Fresh Meat won it. Fresh Meat won it. He's not here, so I had to give him back. Oh my word!
Did you give out all of them?
I will send the links out after the stream if everyone's messaged me on the Discord. So rather than sit there copy and paste them, but we've raffled all of them. We've done a winner for everyone. Everyone has been raffled. That was amazing. That was crazy. I have one from Japan. It's only decorative. Ah. I want a real one. Daddy wants a real one, Son Goku. For my IKEA training years ago, where I used to have to do with wooden swords and staffs. Do you know what? My happy memories are sitting on the London Underground with a staff wrapped in. It's in a homemade. My auntie made it for my brother because it was originally his staffs. Like a cloth with a strap, a shoulder strap, and be sitting there on the London Underground at like 10 o'clock at night with a Japanese fighting staffs and a wooden katana, like some kind of railway samurai. Like it's bizarre. They should have made a movie about it. It would have been awesome. I love your scary Wraith. He's in the Monster series, isn't he?
Yes.
Oh my word.
This one is very... I like them a lot.
Can somebody give me an exclamation mark PolygonMaker in chat? Wow. This is my point earlier. So like if you look at the video that I did for the Fantasy Horde pack and you're thinking, well, PolygonMaker stuff all looks, low res, low poly. Well, he's got, as we've seen in this being about together in this one scene, he's got artwork that spans so many different styles and genres that is whatever kind of game you want to be making. He's been on the asset store since it's over 10 years. He's been on the asset store for over 10 years, so you can imagine there's lots of different stuff on there. And he's also got his own website, polygonmaker.com. Looks realistic more than poly art. Exactly. I'm here. Nibblenaught's lurking. Need to head out to get some food. Back in a few minutes. You enjoy your food, buddy. And thank you for the exclamation mark PolygonMaker in chat. There are many online shops to get sharp katana swords, Son Goku. you also need many places to get money. I love your space stuff. Are you going to be making more sci-fi aliens and things?
Yeah, I'm doing more of those. They are like we have some that's not is not finished yet. You know, some sci-fi guys
Ooh.
and girl, and
You need more
you
women.
know
You need more
it's still on
women.
our list.
You know I'm all
It's,
about inclusivity. I want more women and I want more children. I want alien children. Alien babies.
oh yeah,
Oh,
elite children.
do you know what? Maybe that these species, right? The children are more like squid, like, you know, crawling around squid stuff. They haven't actually formed legs yet. Because they're aliens, you've got complete freedom to what you want to do.
That would be fun. Let me play some girls.
Who's she?
It's just me, or your volume is really low.
Um, hang on. It's just
It,
it's
it,
just you. I put my microphone at the top of my head because I'm an idiot. There you go.
okay.
Is that better?
Yeah, much better.
Who's
I
this
was trying to
lady?
fix things around here.
I want to give a big
Thanks.
thanks for PolygonMaker to make dev games easier and faster to make. Hisham, thank you so much.
Oh, thanks. I really appreciate that. You know, I try hard to get things that are easy to implement and enough optimization. It's really hard to get a balance between optimization and modularity to, you know, allow developers to adjust the characters to fit their game and without being way too heavy, you know, with hundreds of draw calls and a lot of, you know, complex and heavy shaders. And, you know, if works, you know, people are making games, I'm really happy with that. That's I've been doing for a lot of years, so I really like when people, you know, send me videos from the games they are working at. We try to tweet or, you know, share what they are working at. We don't do that very often, you know, because our followers actually want to receive news about our packages, not, you know, about other games. But from time to time to try to share what others are doing.
It's always great to see what people are doing with your packs, and we've got a showcase on the Discord as well. If somebody wants to showcase their stuff on the Discord using what you've won today, that will be awesome. And don't forget, you can also go over to Polygon Maker's own channels as well and stick them in there. I'm going to have to look at the swords. I do have that new belt printer aching to print swords. So yeah, that's the other
That would
thing.
be awesome to see.
Yeah,
Please share with us what you do with
You've
that.
won these weapons. 3D print them and send them to Fabio so you can see. That would be brilliant. It's going to be a bit difficult to 3D print this spiky mace, though, isn't it? Oh my word! Now you've got. Before I let you go to bed, because I know it's late for you, Fabio, right? You've got another pack that is what are they called? The native. A native pack? Have you got them in this project that we can have a look at?
No, I forgot to place that.
Oh,
The
they're like tribe. That's it.
tribal warrior.
Because they remind me of
Yeah,
Green
it's
Hell.
human.
Is
No, I
is the,
forgot to place it here.
Have you played Green Hell?
No, I haven't played for a while. You know, I've been quite busy. I have a huge list, not just big, on my Steam and, you know, all the other channels of games that I must play.
Well,
I feel ashamed about that.
you need to play Green Hell because it's made with Unity, and also I'm gonna have to look at your tribal pack and see if I can basically make my own messy version. Let's put it politely, messy version of Green Hell, because now you've got your tribal people. I could get away with it. This guy's amazing. We were talking earlier about animal people, you know. And by the way, there are some assets on the asset store that do fur. I mean, I've reviewed one earlier on YouTube, exclamation mark YouTube, if you want to have a look at a fur tool to help you have fur. But you've got this lizard man. He's awesome. Is he in the monster pack, or where is he?
He's on the medieval pack.
He's in the medieval pack. Of course he is.
Yeah.
Of course he
He's
is.
kind of like dinosaur. I think he could have some, like, it's on our plan to because right now, let me just find him in this project. I'm not sure if he has some blend shapes.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he
just
does. Yeah.
some facial expressions. But I
So,
think we could use to make like more body variations, like we have with the fishman. You know, have the fatty, like the skinny one, the strong one, grow on
that's a
the
point.
fishman.
I
Maybe
haven't.
this one could have that too.
Where is your fishman? We haven't put him in yet.
I just put it with the
Oh,
girls.
there he is. I was looking over here. I didn't see that you put fishman in. So,
Them get
so
her
fishman has
friends.
got.
This one looks great. And has some there's another thing that some packages have some unique animations. So if you go to Fishman, it has how many animations?
That,
It
yeah,
has
I
like
love that.
uh, uh, over 10 animations like swimming and taunt, because he has some bonds on his fins, and you know the other characters don't have those bonds, so we create some custom animations for this character. So for example, if you get that ranger elf girl, she has some bow animations that you know it's not included on any of our unique animation packages.
But I can use this. Can't I use this swimming animation on somebody else as well, though? It just won't
Yeah, it's
animate
basically
it.
the same mechanism character with some extra bonds for the fins. So you could use anywhere. But because you know that it has only like 10 custom animations, doesn't make sense to create an custom pack. But maybe in the future we could have like some swimming animations, and like we have the floating animations that was created based on the Wraith.
There's loads of people asking for swimming. I'm going to chuck this woman in. So let me. Do you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to chuck a goblin. Oh no, the goblins on a normal. Yeah,
Oh, I think maybe it's set up not to mechanism. Let me
yeah.
see.
Let's have a look. Source. Goblin
Rig
hero.
humanoid. What's
Generic. Let's go. Just go create from this one.
is it generic on this goblin?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, this need to
There we go.
change.
Now go back to my. Where was that swimming
You
animation?
see what I mean about updating and
Yes.
and maintenance?
The more we play. Here we go. Now the goblin's swimming.
How it looks. It looks fun.
It doesn't look terrible.
It's a bit of it. I think maybe I need to set up the mechanism better. You know, this goblin has a old rig, so maybe his T-pose on mechanism setup is not right. Try another one. Maybe let's see. Maybe some alien. Or maybe mummy. The mummy.
Oh, where's the mummy? Let's find the mummy. I'm gonna just lock this in place. Mummy, 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 where are you? Lizard man. Oh, actually, you know what? I'm gonna chuck in lizard man. It is me saying I'm gonna let Fabio go to bed because it's late, and then we're like, let's throw in more people. Let's throw in more people. Let's do it.
It's not too late here. Don't worry.
Oh, lizard man is a. What rig is lizard man?
It's also generic. I need to check because you know those characters at the time, because they have tail and you know a lot of extra bones. I didn't know at the time how to set up mechanism, but I don't know if you saw on those meshes I placed on the project from the animations package. They have tails and some
Yes, I
cloth
did. Yeah.
and ears. So it's because in most of those packs, those are animated as well, not all of them. So
you can do these
could
extra
use
ones.
yeah, so you could use like just go to maybe creature animations. Try one of those animations. Let me see. Maybe I can try that here before I tell you to. Otherwise, you might find some other bug.
No, that's why we find things. If we find which one? Centaur? No.
Creature animations.
Creature
Yeah,
animation.
any animation.
Well, they're down the bottom, aren't they? If I go down to the bottom.
It's
Wildlife
on PolygonMaker
spiders.
animations, creatures.
Hang on. I'll just type in the word creature. There you go.
Just a quick thing I want to say for people that might purchase PolygonMaker packages. What I suggest is that's not well documented in our documentation, but please import first PolygonMaker shaders, then import animations, and then import your package. You might at the end just import animations and shader back. I'm just saying that to to have a better folder structure in your project. We are slowly updating all the packages to have a better folder structure, because the way how we did before, the way how it works in Unity Asset Store, you need to keep everything under a main folder. And then, after some time, we had some issues, where animations go all over the place. We realized that with, that's another, a better way to submit the package. So just to make sure for now, if you import shader, animations, and then the package, and then import back animations and shader package, they are small, so that wouldn't be an issue.
Ah, cool.
At least, for a couple months until we managed to submit everything again.
Thank you for that. Hisham asks, the mummy looks epic. Messi, ask PolygonMaker to add him to with the zombies. They are just 3. So the zombies are lonely.
Yeah, the mummy actually was supposed to be like, we had plans to create a big zombie package, but the thing is, once we start to add stuff, it's basically like we are giving for free extra work we had, so we might need to increase the price for the package. So for this package, we decided to keep as 2 separated packages, because mummies have more unique style of character that might work in some games, and that zombie is very generic, that might work in most games. So I guess some people that would just want the zombies don't want to pay more for the zombies, so that's why we keep them separated. If that makes any sense.
It does. I love your wraiths as well. Irish John, you've just come in as we're about to go to bed. I could sit here talking to Fabio, PolygonMaker, for hours and hours and hours.
I just got a new because we gave one. Sorry, I just interrupted you.
That's all right. You're allowed to interrupt. You're the guest. I interrupt you far too much.
Because like we pretty much gave one of each series. We forgot to give any package from the wildlife series.
Oh, that's
so
true.
If we said that, one extra package over the 10-year packages, maybe 2 would be even more lucky.
All right.
So why not? What do you think?
Yeah, that sounds like a good idea. So we've if you've already won an asset, do not enter back in. Okay, this is Messi's rule for today.
Would be fair.
All right. So Messi's rule of the day: if you've already won, do not re-enter. And I'm going to open the door. Okay, I'm going to open the door up for if I reset now. Done. Okay, so we've got. Actually, it says random. Hang on, wait. It's got wild thing. I'm going to call it wild thing. There we go. So, exclamation mark raffle in chat for wild thing. Exclamation mark raffle in chat. So, if you've already won, please do not enter. Otherwise, I will just re-roll it. It will just be a waste of your time. But if you haven't won yet, exclamation mark raffles in chat. What is this? You got a bird in there as well?
Yeah, she was just trying to place in her head.
Hang on, let me raise her arm up. This is what you call teamwork. Okay? This is teamwork. If I go to the spine, right upper arm. Here you go. And then lower arm. Then As you do. There you go. And then we'll go to left arm. I love scene fusion. I love the fact that we're mucking around together in the same project. There you go. Wow. Scene fusion for the win, Irish. Now, she can wink at you. She's winking. There you go. Small fins. Oh, small fins. Big fins. Big fins, small fins. Okay, what did I miss in chat? So, using CPU, yes we are, means Messi doesn't find many issues. Actually, no, we've already found issues. We found some seams earlier, and we found a blend shape that was an eyeball was poking through. So there you go.
And some generic rigs that I need to change to
exactly.
mechanism.
There you go. So yeah, it's all part of the service, babies. And when I was doing the review for the Fantasy Horde, Fabio had me spamming messages because I kept on using different versions of Unity and HDRP. That's the other thing. The Fantasy Horde pack, there is HDRP version. You know, it works. So there you go. It's amazing. By the way, Irish, this is something that you would enjoy. A goblin riding a giant spider. As Irish John played about with Scene Fusion with us on the stream before, he loves making things ride other things. Don't you, Irish? You love a good bit of something being ridden. So there you go. Let's see who won. Who has won the wild thing? I do enjoy good riding. You do enjoy a good riding. You do enjoy it. So, a random beast. A random beast has been won by Liquid Shock Games. Liquid Shock. A random beast. You random beast. So if you've only experienced Fabio from the Fantasy Horde pack that I reviewed, and you were like, you know, it's all low poly stuff. No, it's drastically different. It's got loads of different things. Loads of different art. It's so different. It's got a frog riding on it. I love these aliens, these alien brutes. Something out of Star Wars. Oh my god. Look at that.
Yeah, mostly Fantasy Horde are the low poly ones, and also that low poly tribe, that's just a unique package. And Islanders, that's totally separated. But if you go to PolygonMaker.com, we have separated the package. And also if you go to Unity Asset Store, you have lists where you can, you know, see what, you know, every series has. But most of the packages are supposed to be, you know, enough poly to look good and do not overwhelm your game. And they have LODs too, so
yeah,
all of them has 3 LODs.
And that's the thing, not everyone has LODs on their stuff. Cinti. And yeah, it's nice to have some LODs. But then saying that, I experienced as part of the mega bundle, ! Mega bundle in chat, the Mantis LOD that I reviewed, ! YouTube. That was so bizarre, so easy to put on. It really was just as simple as just attaching an object and then just that was it. It was that easy to do your LODs. They also had a standalone tool that if you want to create LOD meshes outside of Unity as well. I love this guy. I love this. He's a brilliant cartoon, this bloke. He really is. Oh my word.
It's fun that you like this package because, you know, I think he's one of the least popular packages.
No.
We have those Islanders.
Seriously?
Yeah, those in that tribal one. No one really cares for them. Poor guys.
Him. I love it. I really do. I really do. They think this guy looks great. That's a shame. Like I want you to make a badger one. You've got a beaver, people, but I want a badger so I can have a messy badger with the Islander series. If you ever get like you need a break from doing scary spiders and weird fishmen, okay, and you want to go back to the Islander series, feel free to make a badger man, okay. And
You know another one that's very overlooked? It's our skeletons. Because I think there are so many skeletons on the store.
yes,
You know,
there
people
are.
don't really care. But let me see where you are. Okay.
Put a skeleton.
Let me just
You've
place
got
some
different
skeletons here.
skeletons in different packs as well.
Oh yeah, we have on the monsters package, we have just a single skeleton. And we have placed the same skeleton on our Halloween pack. It's pretty much the same price, but doesn't come with animations, but you get a pumpkin. I didn't place it here. And this one is the skeletons that's more complete with accessories and weapons and armor.
How is he holding his trousers up?
I have no idea.
He needs some suspenders. Because those are going to fall down. It's going to be like this. Hang on. That's going to go down to. I can't do that because it's nice. Oh my gosh, look at that.
Those look awesome in VR.
Wow. Do you get a lot of people doing VR things with your...
Yeah, I think nowadays a lot of people are doing VR as well.
He says, my father is a great artist. If you want Messi, he can draw your pic and PolygonMaker most add your character to one of the assets. You agree? You mean you make me as a badger? This is him. This is me. Yeah, this is me. I've been looking for someone to make me into a proper fully 3D. But Yolan says he's going to do me with that being human thing. Yeah,
That would be fun.
I love to be a messy monster. Wow, these are spooky things. These are spooky things. Wow, I love a lovely monster, a lovely badger monster. The centaur looks awesome. The centaur is awesome, and we can actually take off his helmet, can't we?
You know, that centaur also is...
No, we can't.
No, you cannot take it.
You've got different... Oh, no, because you've got different ones that have got... Where is he? If I select
Yeah, I
him.
think it has 4 different
there's...
textures. Let me just place there.
That's the one.
You know, this centaur is also very... Like, it's not popular at all.
Really? Not that many people want a centaur?
I think it's hard, you know, to make animation for him, and he's quite big. It's hard to fit, you know, in any game.
Does he have animations though in your pack?
Yeah, it has. Let me see how many animations.
He's got
around 20, but there are some in place. I would say maybe 16, I guess.
Die, centaur! Oh, he's dead. Jump over the fence. Oh, I hate when it does that. Jump over the fence. Oh, Sonny, again, you dirty bugger.
I don't think... Yeah, he has a jump.
There it is. Do you know what you could do? Oh my god. We could do centaur horse races. Yes, they come rigged and animated. They come rigged and animated. We could do centaur horse races. That's it. That's it. We're going to make a game. Centaur horse racing.
Yeah, that's a unique title.
Could we get
the
centaur working with Malba's horse controller? That would be it. That would be a unique one. Get it working with Malba's animal controller.
You know, that's another thing that I have done before, but takes a lot of time. Is just getting other developers to, you know, help you work with the other developers to showcase yourself. You know, like using those tools or like those facial mockup I mentioned before. Even those bow animations from I'm forgetting the developers today. But you know, everything takes time. So what I think sometimes is every hour I'm trying to, you know, to testing some tool it's time not developing a new package or not submitting a new update, because people are requesting stuff all the time. And in like on those, like, let's see, 2 hours we are talking, look how many ideas you gave me.
Yeah.
So it's just way too much stuff to do and not enough time.
But let me give you some advice. Ignore everybody else and only listen to me, because obviously that's
All right, I will follow that.
Yeah, my God. Somebody call an ambulance. That's right, call an ambulance. These it's underappreciated, the animations that you get in these packs, I have to say. Fabio, I'm gonna have to let
But
you
you know,
go
I
there.
think it's
Tell me.
sorry,
No,
just to complete.
yeah, you
That's
do.
I think one of our that issue is our fault actually. Like I mentioned, we got another person to help us with the whole marketing and showcasing of everything, because for a while we didn't even have videos from our packages,
No
and
way.
even on Sketchfab, the animations on Sketchfab most of the time are kind of outdated. So we are working on that, like I think even these Centaur don't have any animations on Asset Store. Like, I think we never created a video about that, because I always thought that with Mechanim, it's not the case of Centaur, but for other characters, I always thought that with Mechanim, people don't really care about animations, because if they work with Mechanim, you can use any animation, so they're actually acquiring a character, not the animations. But one thing I realized when we released the animations is actually people care a lot about animations. Sometimes they even get the character just because of the animations that come with. So that's something we are working at, and we definitely need to improve. Like you said, people don't know what animations come with the package. That's unfortunate.
I hope I'm not putting you off as I'm playing with your alien.
This one is really cool.
He doesn't have any blend shapes. He doesn't have blend shapes.
I think he has,
No.
but I think it's very simple ones.
No,
Just
look,
to
where? No.
where are you? Okay.
No. Look.
Maybe the latest update didn't come with. He used to have some simple blend shapes for the mouth and the breathing on the chest, so it will look really cool on the idol or taunt, where his whole mouth shake, and it was very subtle, but like in a FPS or VR game, that looked really awesome. But I need to add that back.
Yeah. I want him to be squinting and doing angry faces. He comes to eat my liver. A Polygon Maker sounds like Thomas from HMSV. There's the Brazilian accent is a very charming one, and you all sound very sophisticated to me, I have to say.
Yeah, I don't talk in English very often. I write in English and read every day, but it's not that often that I speak.
I talk Portuguese
So
all the time.
oh, good for you.
No, I don't. I don't even think I've got a work colleague who's Brazilian.
Yeah, Brazilians are everywhere.
And I tried to get him to teach me Portuguese, and he won't. So I gave up. So there you go. I just talk Spanish to Portuguese people and watch them get offended.
No, it's okay. We know that most people don't speak Portuguese. It doesn't make much sense to learn. There are not that many countries that speak Portuguese, so.
We love you even if you talk. I can talk Chinese. I can speak Chinese.
Really?
Yeah.
I heard that that's really hard.
你好. 我愛你. 你的聲音很美. You got a beautiful smile. I used to be able to speak about I don't know, about 50 phrases in Chinese. And I stopped going work, even with doing Chinese lessons in the evening, an old job I used to have. So Wednesdays after work, we used to go upstairs in one of the meeting rooms and have our Chinese lessons. I loved it. It was great fun. I don't remember any of it. But it was fun at the
Yes,
time.
it's like my German. I studied for 3 years and I don't remember a thing.
Oh, I remember. I've got some German. Do you want me to teach you?
No, I don't. I'm not sure if you're gonna use very soon.
No, it's an important one. It's an important one, and it's a similar. It's a running theme. It's a running theme through all of the languages that I've learned. Okay, it's a running theme through all of the languages that I've learned. It is Du hast schöne Augen und Lippen, which is you got wonderful eyes and lips. It's supposed to be smile. You've got beautiful eyes and smile. That's what it could be roughly translated out badly. Du hast schöne Augen und Lippen. There you go. Say one Arabic word. Well, it depends. You know, Arabic depends where you are. I could say, Habibi. As everyone calls it. You know, could call you Habibi. There you go. I know some Turkish, which it turned out to be deeply offensive, which I didn't know was really offensive. And I went to my Turkish kebab shop. Well, the fish wasn't even a kebab; it's a fish and chip shop with the wife. And the alien is so disgusted, he's closing his eyes in disgust. And they said to me, "Do you know any Turkish?" And I said, "Yes, of course I know some Turkish. Merhaba." Which is, the hello, merhaba. And then I said the Turkish phrase, which I was taught, to which they all fell about laughing. And then they said, "Do you know what it means?" And I said, "Yeah, it just means when you stub your toe or something. And you say that phrase." And they whispered in my ear what it meant, because it was so offensive, they didn't want to say it out loud in front of my wife. And I nearly spat my drink in their face. It was like one of those moments where you do a double take and you realize I've been saying something horrendously offensive to people for years. Wow, I had no idea. So there you go. Yeah, be careful when people teach you languages. Always double check. Maybe go to Google and type in Google what you've learned. That's an advice to people.
You cannot, like, some people just like to teach you the wrong words just to have fun. That's one, actually, I have to admit, but you need to be careful depending.
Give me a
teacher.
Portuguese phrase then. Give me a Portuguese phrase that's not going to get me arrested in Brazil. Come on, give me something good.
What do you want to say?
No, you need to choose one for me that you want to teach me. It's your responsibility of what you're teaching your student.
Let me find an easy one. Você tem olhos bonitos e belo sorriso.
You couldn't have chosen something that was only 3 words. You went.
I'm just repeating what you said. You have beautiful eyes and
type it
lovely smile.
Type it to me in Discord, and I'll try to read it out.
Okay, let me see.
He said the potatoes are beautiful. Is that what you said? You said the potatoes are beautiful.
Let me see.
You have beautiful eyes and a lovely smile. I understood that.
This one. Just read that.
Okay.
I think you won't be able to say the middle words. Let me see how I'll write for you to understand.
You've written.
Yeah, just try that.
Batata. I'm gonna say batata sounds like potatoes. Are you? Right. I'm not. Batatas são bonitas.
Yes, that means potatoes are beautiful.
Right, give me the one that you said first of all. You've got beautiful eyes and a lovely smile. I want that one. I want that one. I don't want the potatoes are beautiful. I don't want batatas são bonitas. I don't want that. Buy the PolygonMaker assets on the asset store. Yes, give me that one. Buy PolygonMaker assets on the asset store. I want to do that one after I've done. You've got beautiful eyes and a lovely smile. I'm going to wake my wife up and say to her in Portuguese, "You've got beautiful eyes and a lovely smile." And she's going to be like, "What are you gibbering at me? What did you wake me up for?"
Yeah, this one.
This is not "you've got beautiful eyes and a lovely smile." I can work out that compre asset store, PolygonMaker na asset store means But it must mean buy
Yeah.
assets from PolygonMaker on the asset store.
Yeah, that's why unsub button has suggested. Okay, let me remember the I one.
So while he's trying to remember and type in Discord to me, I've got a previous colleague who when he was giving me the Russian translations of a website to be putting in there, I uploaded his Russian translations on the company website and carried on about my work. To which he came in laughing with some other colleagues and was, "Oh, that was hilarious. Okay, here's the real translations." And I'm like, "What are you talking about? You didn't upload that on the website, did you?" I said, "Of course I did. You gave me the translations." He goes, "You can't upload that." I said, "Go bleep 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 your mother." I'm like, why would you do that? Why would you do that? He's like, "Because it's obvious. It doesn't. It's don't look. It's obvious." Like, well, no, I just copied and pasted it and uploaded it. And he goes, "Quickly, get it down, get it down." So there you go. Always be careful what translations you get given for your company website. Is the C is it voce or voce?
Você.
Você tem olhos bonitos e belo sorriso.
Yes.
Did I butcher that? How badly is that? That's the Englishman on holiday in Portugal saying to the waiter really loudly, "I would like a drink, hombre. Você tem olhos bonitos e belo sorriso."
Yes, people might understand if they got used with tourists.
People might understand is a phrase that's been bandied about me far too often, I have to say. Now, if anyone at home understands that PolygonMaker, !PolygonMaker on the Unity Asset Store, he's been around for over 10 years on the Asset Store, and there's a reason for that. It's because his stuff's great, and his support is great. And he's great. He really is. I can't believe that you've been around for so long. I've been doing these reviews and interviews for about 2 years now, and this is the first time I've had you on my virtual sofa. Are you going to come back? Did you have a nice time, Fabio? Are you going to come back and sit on my sofa again?
Yeah, I have a great time. My stuff got kind of lost during those years working with other projects. Now we are trying to bring back our whole store, creating new packages and updating what we have. And I definitely will come back. I had a great time talking with you.
Oh, but
I just want to apologize for my broken English.
No, your English has been perfect.
It might be hard for people to understand. I hope people understood what I said. At least the important parts.
People understood your English better than they understood my English. Let's be honest there. Let's be honest there. I found a new character artist today. I didn't realize there was so much good stuff in there. This is what I'm saying.
Great. Thank you.
It's a shock. He's one of those gems that you didn't know was around, which is bizarre because it's been around for 100 years. So there you go.
Yeah, I hope this year we go to more sales and improve our whole, presence in the store. We are, coming back slowly.
Well, you deserve a lot of hype, I have to say. And I'm just going to remind people of this golem animation.
Yeah, this shader looks great in your screen. It's ice shader. We created crystal shader or ice, something like that for this package.
So he's a crystal golem. Or an ice golem.
Yeah, it's kind of a translucent if you look around on the ice golem or crystal, whatever.
So chat has said, "I understood you perfectly." Nash fan says, "I'm American and I understood you very easy." 60 Minute Report says, "Your English is great." And Sanya says, "Awesome accent. You reminded me of Enzo Golami pretending to be an Italian." I've got no idea who that is or what it is.
But that sounds fun.
I'm 100% sure the troll is missing an animation. Ooh, what's the troll missing? What's the troll missing? Which one's the troll? Troll.
Request. Which one is that? Let me see.
Is a troll not in this pack? I don't think you put the troll in.
No, I think he's mentioning the distro from its. Oh no.
I need the old troll idle animation from EverQuest. Can't be a troll without it. Oh, I don't know. I don't know what that animation was. There was an.
We have an old troll from Fantasy Horde that we brought back. It's like it definitely needed an update. I didn't show you there, so but I'm pretty sure he's not talking about this troll. Maybe this ogre.
Gildar would tell us. Or maybe Gildar is just trolling. Hisham says, it'll be our pleasure to see you again with the legendary Messi Coda. That's right, I'm a legend. Don't you forget it. That's right. Legendary
Yeah, that
what?
would be fun, definitely.
Right, when you've got the next updates coming. I'm talking about every troll on the store. Ah, he's talking about every troll on the store. Yeah, you do.
Okay. Yeah, we have also we have a plan to create some huge cool troll to have with the medieval series. We don't have any concept yet. We have only plans, but like I mentioned, we have a big list of things to do. But you know, it's there. It's on our to-do list.
You've got a massive
cave
to-do
troll.
list. Cave troll, yes. Love this plug. And you've got to make the tiger person. Chat have told you, do not worry about the fur. As they've mentioned in the chat, they can add the fur themselves because of all the other fur assets on the asset store. So they just need you to make the tiger person and they'll do the rest.
That would make sense because you know we cannot supply with that tool.
Yeah, exactly.
But we might be able to supply with the textures to use that tool. Can you tell me here on the chat what tool are you intending to use for the hair? We might do with other stuff.
Sengoku also wants a tortoise and a cow person. Basically, Sengoku wants you to recreate black and white. I think
yes,
is what he's doing. Right, so there's a few different.
I have one guess about what game he's working at, but I cannot say it.
It's black and white. It's
yeah.
You don't need to guess. I'm telling you right now. He's trying to remake black and white.
Please make it. I love that game.
And he's going to be doing it with your tiger and your tortoise and your cow that you're making. So yeah, exactly. It's a black and white game. So chat, Yolan, which fur do you use? Because the fur that I did was it Neo fur? No. What was the one that I reviewed? What was the one I reviewed?
Because you know about fur is that every fur tech has different requirements and different specs, so it depends much of what game you are working, what hardware you are aiming for. So it's really hard for to make something that works everywhere. So that's why we kind of stay away from real fur. But if people use some, like there are some most popular tool for fur, we can just make stuff that works with that.
Here we go. Look at this.
It would be fine.
This is called X Fur Studio from Relevant Software, Pity Fur.
Oh, that looks cool. That's fun.
There you go.
5 stars.
They've also got a version that, if in chat people were saying about how some of the bundles from PolygonMaker are a bit pricey. Well, this is $1,250 on the asset store for the team edition. For the fur.
What?
For the team edition. So if you want the team edition, it's going to cost you $1,000. So there you go. Now they've got what's the one that I did? It was, here it is. Callaghan's. There's Fur Factory from Puppet Man, and Callaghan's.
Oh yeah, I have this hair designer. I have tried that.
And then there's my mouse has run out of battery. Oh, that's really annoying. And now I can't find my charger for my mouse. What am I gonna do? I don't.
I think that guy that has asked about his mobile, what was his name? He's now laughing at you. The one that asked for support.
I don't I don't have a mouse anymore. Okay, hang on. Thank you, chat. I love you too. I do not have an anger management problem.
I do not have an anger management problem.
My mouse is back. So, yeah, there's a few different fur ones. So there's Fur Factory for the more cartoony type of fur. You've got the Imperial Fur.
Yeah, I have seen that one too.
You've also got the PolygonMaker.
This one is new for me.
And what's this one? Is this just hair? Benoit Dumas. Isn't he the guy who did the D'Artagnan? The Three Musketeers.
I think most of those tools just use some texture to guide a length and color of the hair, maybe. I need to check. So if it's that simple, maybe we can just supply with some of our characters, just in case people want to use it. You know what? If anyone wants to use hair on your character and want us to have some textures to that, I think it would be much easier if people just contact us and tell, please add a hair texture to this character. Then we going through all characters and just updating everything. It just would take forever and it's a waste of time. So it would be much easier to just contact us and, like, in case people, let's say in this spider, they want to have hair on the spider, just contact us and, you know, go to our polygonmaker.com and send us an email. We'll try to add that as soon as possible.
A hairy spider. Are you trying to fuel
scary.
my nightmares? The skeleton needs hair. Yeah, I mean, like old manky hair on the skeleton, like rotting little bits of hair left on them. That's disgusting.
It's at the end that the spider appeared on this video. The guy was creating the speed level design or something on Unreal. He creates great environments and, you know, to showcase people stuff. And he used our spider to carry those guys.
There's a spider. There's a spider. Reminds me of Harry Potter. Do you remember when he goes into the forest and there's the big spider?
Yeah, I think it was darker, would be much scarier. You know, when you turn on some glow on them. Those spiders are quite disgusting.
Yeah, man, that is just nasty. Oh, look at it. Look at it. It's disgusting. Oh my God. It must feel nice to be able to that you can elicit that kind of response from somebody from your artwork. Yeah. And then if we go into Unity though, if you look at it inside the project, here's a cute little spider being ridden by a friendly goblin. There you go. It becomes a much happier scene. There you go. It's a much happier scene there. There you go.
But you know, I think for me let me put that. This one I think is the worst one. It's where you are. Okay. This little black spider. This one I think is one of the worst.
Because it's
most
so
disgusting ones.
It's so realistic. That's why.
Yes.
Oh no! Don't press play. The spider's moments away from eating the goblin.
In this one too.
Nice.
The guy that got the wildlife got those two spiders.
Ah, there
I
you
think
go.
it comes with the brown one and the black one.
That was Liquid Shock. Liquid Shock won the random beasts. He won the random beasts.
Yeah, we added those spiders I think last year. And the old frog was really low poly, and you know we decided to make some cool one.
I love that frog. I love it. Oh my word! I want to see the mummy assets again, Messi, please. Okay, we're about to go to bed. I said that 40 minutes ago. I said 40 minutes ago we were going to go to bed. Okay, 40 minutes ago I said that, and we're here, still playing with the mummy. Alright. Because I love
make
you.
her angry. Okay.
Because I love you, we'll hang around the mummies a little bit more. I love the texture of the. You can see the gauze on the that the wrap. Doesn't look like toilet roll. It does not look like toilet roll.
I think, let me see if we had a plan to, yeah, we did that. So if you go to the second or any of those, just click on the character and go to material, and you'll be able to change the textures separately from the fabric and skin.
Well, I like to draw attention to the eyes of this mummy. They look so sad.
You see, you have like color. Yeah, I changed the face to look sad. Let me make her. Oh no, this one I think is the default.
That's just the glazed look. There's like a tear in those eyes. It's very touching. My word. Oh, he lost his mummy. It makes him sad. Oh my word. There you go.
You make a very colorful one.
There you go. It's a happy mummy. It's a multicolored mummy. Oh my word. Why is he happy? Happy mummy. It's a happy mummy. Oh dear. And on that note, on the happy mummy, that one's got out. Hey, ooh. Oh my god. Oh my, what have we done? What have we got up to? Oh. Fabio, thank you so much for coming on, mate. I'm going to let you go to bed. I'm going to sneak into bed and pretend that I've been laying next to my wife for the last 2 hours. Oh my god, he's moving. Yes, he's moving. It's alive. It's alive.
Thank you very much. I had a great time. Like I said, it was my first live, so I didn't know what to expect. I really enjoyed. So if you want to have me sometime again in the future in your channel, I appreciate that.
I would love to have
and thanks
you
everyone for some comments and help, and it was a great evening.
If you want to see more of my crazy videos, click on the left side of your screen now, and down below there's that big juicy subscribe button, and right next to it is the magic bell that if you click it, it will tell you if I've got a new video coming out. Till next time.